There we go. Ahoy everyone, welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
Peace and mighty Lieutenant Drakir at your service. And welcome back to...
Zenless Zone Zero, where today we'll be continuing with the agent story, since we've caught up to my main account with, well, the main story. So yeah, before we jump over... okay, it's taking a bit to load. The game has updated. Before we swap over to the main account, we'll first finish up the side quests that we can, outside of, well, the challenge ones, because, yeah, those are kind of the hardcore missions and such. And, yeah, of course, the agent stories. Okay. First, let's actually get into the game. Okay. Last time specifically, we were more doing side quests and such, but last time that we were busy with main story and agent story stuff, we started on Ellen's, but we couldn't finish yet. Let's see it. Another new bamboo has been added. Okay. Which also means that the banners have changed. With this new character. Okay. I will say that you would have been able to meet her in the Lost Void earlier. I do like that they haven't been able to preview characters as much in the main story, to my knowledge. As I said, I haven't touched Season 2, so I don't know if characters were shown earlier there. But in the Lost Void and such, and Hollow Zero stuff, you could find her quite a few updates back already, and same for another character that is also from Season 2. But yeah, besides her, we have Evelyn here. And their W engines, of course. Let me take a quick look at this new bamboo. Let's see. Mercury. Okay. What are your details? Okay, you're a fire defense force. Okay. Now that I think about it, I don't think the Defense Force had a bamboo of their own before now, but, well, now they do. Okay. Let's set this to work. Let's get Yanagi to do some.
Oh, and what, something you want to mention related to when we stream this game?
Yeah. I'll still have to fill in today and next week, but after the 8th... of the next month, we should be good. Or I should not be able to, I should not have to fill in anymore for the person I've been filling in for on Wednesdays for the last, 3 months or so?
Yeah, and don't correct me on this. Does it mean we may move this to the evening due to the other thing?
Yeah, due to the job I'll probably get. Yeah, or we'll need to figure things out. Like, maybe we definitely wouldn't be able to start at the same time. Though maybe with some work, we could still go for the same amount of time. I'll just have to, well, make dinner for myself on Wednesdays from then on, or maybe half and half split or something. 2 hours before, 2 hours after. We'll have to see and everything.
I think it's better to do start an hour early evening and you make your own food, since we have seen that whenever you get home from work, not always easy for you to get your meal due to a few things getting in the way.
True, but it's not going to be a full-time job, so it's more like I won't be home that late compared to everything else.
I meant more like they start making the meal late.
Okay. Let's see. The video store isn't open yet, but there's someone knocking on the door. Who could be showing up at this hour?
Oh, it's you, Lycon.
Okay. I was going to say, well, whose agent story have we started here? But no, it's not Ellen.
Greetings, Master Proxies. Thank you for helping out with the commission Ellen accepted earlier.
You're welcome. It wasn't that difficult. Are you here to follow up on the commission? Ellen's met.
My apologies for that. Allow me to explain.
Okay, luckily for that, we have this. Yeah, okay, I did not expect them to improv a bit there.
Are you here to follow up on the commission? Ellen's message didn't include any details.
Okay, nice that they have that, even with audio replay.
Yeah, I think they're actually gonna add this similar system like this to Time Stranger.
Okay. Will make it easier to record certain lines for clipping and such.
After reviewing the documents and checking with the client, we figured out that the file left unretrieved is a private video of the client. The video is stored in a bamboo. That bamboo disappeared in the chaos during the Hollow disaster. We originally thought that this bamboo was broken during that incident. But since the bamboo wasn't there, perhaps it is still following the instructions it was under at that time. After further discussion, the client decided to have us retrieve it. I'll send you the details on this bamboo so that you can locate it after you enter the Hollow.
Okay, thank you.
With silence.
Mr. Lycon? Is there anything else?
Ellen has been a little down recently. It seems to be related to something at school, but she won't tell us any details. This is somewhat presumptuous, but I'm hoping you can talk with Ellen about her daily life while carrying out the commission. Perhaps she would be more willing to talk to you about her matters at school.
Sure, but we previously thought that she was going to school because...
You thought it was part of Victoria Housekeeping's employment requirements?
Yeah.
No, that's not quite right. It's more that Victoria Housekeeping is just a small part of Ellen's life. She makes her own decisions, and all we do is support her. In any case, thank you. I'll leave Ellen to you.
Okay, unfinished task. One more thing. There are some bento boxes. I hope you can bring them to Ellen, and of course there are also ones for both of you. And there's a portion for us too. Thank you so much. By the way, may I ask if you made this bento? A notification sound comes from Lycon's pocket. Excuse me, just a moment. Rena couldn't have made it right. I just have a feeling that Lycon seems a bit nervous. Lycon seemed to heave a sigh of relief after reading the message. Please don't worry. Corin just sent a message saying that she has already replaced the bentos. I'll leave the rest to you. Okay.
That's good, but also a bit mean.
Yeah, but otherwise, we'd basically be dealing with Sustrumming cubed. Like, we know that Ellen likes the stuff, or at least can stomach the stuff, but for us, yeah, you wouldn't want to basically put a biological weapon right next to your proxies.
Yeah.
Okay. Ellen.
You have my complete support.
1, 2, yes.
Ambi, in position.
Let's bring Ambi and Rena again.
Headmaid Rena, at your service.
Okay. Let's give it a bit to load again. All right. Okay, this time I don't have anything running in the background, even with stuff paused, so...
Confirming the location of the bamboo that needs to be retrieved. Please wait.
Hey, Ellen. Has your group decided on the topic of your project yet?
Not yet.
Will you need to keep discussing it with them after we complete the commission today?
This project doesn't have to be a group one. We don't need to talk about it. It doesn't really matter if I pass or fail.
Okay, something's definitely up.
Ellen.
Master, I'm sorry to interrupt. I've located the bamboo and will guide you and Ellen there. I've also detected unknown persons around you. As their intentions are unclear, I recommend shaking them off as soon as possible to avoid unexpected trouble.
Proxy, let's go.
Oh, great. We've got tag-alongs.
Oh dear.
Take this.
Just gotta stay mobile. It's also very important for sharks to do, seeing as they can't really breathe if they're not moving. So that is a rather thematic fit, I'd say. Here we go. Nope. And yeah, Ellen is strong enough that she can deal with most of this on her own. Oop. Accidentally ducked underneath that.
Caution. Motion detected nearby. Multiple life forms present. The life forms are darting around like headless chickens. This might attract ethereals.
Oh, great. It's amateurs at that. Yep.
Warning. A dangerous ethereal has destroyed the door and is rapidly approaching the bamboo that needs to be retrieved, as well as the 3 unknown persons.
It's Ruby.
As in your friend, Ruby?
Why are they in the hollow? Idiots. Proxy, find me the quickest path. Doesn't matter if there's obstacles, because I'll clear them all out easy.
But you'll expose your identity if you do that.
That doesn't matter. As long as they're safe.
Okay, leave it to us. We'll guide you to your friends.
Well, this is going to get awkward.
Yeah. Also, heads up, people, I'm still sick. So,
Yeah.
I may be more quiet than usual still.
Okay. You're still free to just say if you're not feeling up to the streams at any time.
Oh, I know. But I didn't tell you earlier before stream, I also may need it. I'm not going to go into detail, people. But I'm a bit, annoyed, angry with the world
Ready and waiting. Locked on target.
over how much
What are they thinking? Strolling into a hollow like it's nothing.
idiotic things going on.
Ooh, waiting to be recovered.
Yeah.
But I can leave it at that.
What's this? I hear them. Over there. Looks like we have a situation. I'll clean up here.
Okay, was actively trying to avoid that. And yeah, there are the 3
See what you have to
numbskulls.
say later. Troublesome. Take care of that bamboo. Stay out of sight. Keep your distance.
Yep.
I got your six.
Okay, stuck on something there?
Fracture.
Okay. Nope.
I found you. Thanks for your business.
Okay.
Full power.
Full circle.
All right, fine.
Okay, dropping this on top as well.
Bloody heck.
Looks like the job's not done. Yep. Get loose. Dance, dance. Let's not disappoint our customers. Yep. Get back.
Missed that one. Oh, another one. Okay.
I've got this. It won't take long.
Nope. Okay. If I remember correctly, her special is actually empowered if she still has charges. Yep.
Moving on.
Missed that one.
Eliminating target. Clear out. Here we go. Troublesome.
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot you could. Similar to Miyabi, if you do that one twice in a row, it'll actually deal extra damage.
Okay, tell me, why are you here? We got lost. We're having lunch! We're investigating the Hollow. I'll ask you one more time. Why did you guys come to the Hollow? We're sightseeing. I see. I'm leaving then. Enjoy the rest of your trip. Don't go! Ethereals are so scary! Lynn, you tell her! We're worried about you. You're always exhausted and injured after work. And you didn't object when your manager made you work overtime. We thought there must be something we didn't know about, or that you were being threatened. We were following you to find evidence. If you're in trouble, we can report it to PubSec. Is that why you entered the Hollow and acted so recklessly? We encountered a bamboo, but its translation plugin was damaged. It kept waving its arms around, and then played a video for us. The video was of someone's graduation, and that bamboo seemed to be saying that this video was very important. It wanted to leave the Hollow and give this video to its owner. Yeah, we thought that we would be okay if we followed you since you knew how to get in and probably knew how to get out. Then this bamboo could protect us. You were counting on that bamboo to fight off ethereals for you? Well, I mean, the one next to you looks really strong. It's so energetic and can even throw bombs. Not all bamboo are created equal. You would have become a snack for that ethereal if I didn't get here in time. That's for sure. We didn't know you were so strong, Ellen. I get it. You must be an intern Hollow investigator, right? You didn't have to keep that from us. It's no big deal. Actually, I'm not. Oh, well, actually, there's also something I'm hiding from all of you. Remember that movie we watched together? You all loved it, but I gave it a 1-star rating after I got home. I lied when I told you I picked this school because I liked its spirit. Actually, I picked it because it's the farthest from my home. I used to always feel invisible. So I did a backflip while shouting like a wrestler at my graduation ceremony. I hope I never run into any of my former classmates again. Then, how about we submit a funny video of us doing backflips while shouting like wrestlers for our final project? Ruby.
Not going to work.
Huh?
Okay, your turn, Ruby.
It really is empty.
How could you do me like that?
It's just payback. Also, we're even now that we know each other's secrets. Ellen's job, Mona's movie review, my graduation ceremony, and Ruby's.
You have to keep this a secret. Swear on it. What about you, Ellen? We can't ever tell anyone these secrets.
Me? I have better things to do than go around telling people these things.
It's settled then. These are our secrets, just between the four of us.
We can never tell anyone else.
Alright.
Bellwise and Fairy just staying noticeably quiet during all of that.
I wonder what was empty. Like, had been a wallet, it would have been. They just said that, but
I think she might have been. I guess he might have been just teasing her about her head being empty, or something like that. Okay.
maybe
At least
best
Ellen.
not to dwell.
Yeah. And at least Ellen doesn't have to dance around the fact that she's a Hollow Raider with her friends anymore.
Oh man, we're toast.
What is it now?
If there's no evil boss and no exploited employee, doesn't that mean our plan for our final project is done for? Ellen, it's your turn to make a proposal.
Maybe about hollows? You can interview me about my experience with hollows, and, this bamboo can be my bamboo guide.
Are you sure that's okay? The group project will be shown to the whole school. Ellen, maybe we should just...
It's alright. I can remain anonymous and hide my face. The managers will help with the editing. They're really good at that.
So that's why you work at that video store.
Yeah, and I can introduce you to 3 of my seniors as interview candidates.
Your seniors? Who are they?
Miss Ghost, Mr. Werewolf, and Chainsaw Girl.
I don't think our group project needs to be that long, so let's not trouble your seniors.
That reminds me. Do you want to go to the video store later? That movie last time was so good.
What did you get last time? Shall we swap?
I'm not interested in yours.
Ellen watches her quarreling friends and slows down deliberately before whispering.
Got any videotapes about Hollow investigators? Since they already have their own idea, I'll pretend to be an intern investigator from now on. Although it'll still be a pain, at least it's something normal.
Ellen, I think they... Ellen, stop chatting with Bangbu and get over here. We're trying to figure out what to eat later.
You've got nerves of steel. Not too long ago, you almost became dinner for an ethereal.
Well, it's because Ellen's here. Let's go!
Afterward, we'll go...
Stop right there. Our surveillance showed you entered the Hollow unauthorized, and we were about to send someone to rescue you. How did you get out?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
We met a kind person inside.
A kind person? Nobody is allowed to enter the Hollow without authorization. Did you encounter a Hollow Raider?
no way! A Hollow Raider? I've never seen a Hollow Raider before in my life! I can swear on that.
We met an intern investigator.
Yes! She was wearing black! White!
She wore a mask and had long hair. She was a neatly dressed woman. She seemed to have just finished a mission when she saved us.
Huh. I see.
Yep, that's
You three were the only ones who appeared in the footage. Who is this?
She's our friend. We just happened to meet her after she just finished her part-time job. We ran into her 3 minutes ago. She didn't enter the hollow, certainly not.
Ruby, if you could manage to shove more of your foot up your up your mouth, you're going to end up with one less leg.
Fine, whatever. It's a good thing you're all okay. Although you're all okay, public security requires you to complete a Hollow Disaster Safety Education course and write a reflection report for entering without authorization. Follow me.
Oh, just the three of us?
Your friend didn't enter the Hollow, so she doesn't need to.
Yay, no. I mean, I'm so happy we didn't get her into trouble. Let's go now, officer.
I don't understand girls these days.
After the public security officer takes Ellen's friends away, she stands there without moving for a long time before saying...
Were they just covering for me? They know I'm not an intern investigator.
Would you mind taking EOS back to the video store, Ellen? We'll talk about everything once you get back.
Sure.
Ellen remains silent on the way back to the video store. Only upon opening the door to the workshop does she start muttering something to herself.
So, they already know. And I tried so hard to keep it a secret all this time. If my identity is exposed, I might have to transfer schools. Such a hassle. If Ruby finds out I'm transferring, she'll cry so much it'll give me a headache. But Len will probably calm her down. Mona will probably casually wish me well and tearfully send me a wall of text in the middle of the night. Oh, but if I transfer now, I can skip the final project this semester.
Ellen.
It's not a big deal. I'm used to stuff like this. Anyway, mind if I use your bathroom again?
Is Ellen gonna be okay?
Well, life's pretty hectic for an intern Hollow investigator like her.
Ellen, you have notifications from your group chat and favorite contacts. Don't read them out loud! Did they ask you to hang out?
They invited me to grab some sugary, greasy, high-purine foods after work.
Sorry, Hive what?
They say sharing food is what friends do. Should I go?
If you're unsure, maybe you could ask everyone at Victoria Housekeeping what they think.
Really, that depiction of Lycon.
But I'm sure they would want you to follow your heart.
Thanks. All right, I'm heading out.
Ellen's friends came up with a white lie on the spot. Although it was clumsy, it protected her secret. They're truly wonderful friends. Even though they know Ellen might have a special identity, they don't ask too much or treat her differently. Such friendship is truly rare. Anyway, the matter has finally come to an end, and Ellen won't have to hide or keep secrets in front of her friends anymore. By the way, Belle, you want to eat some sugary, greasy, high-purine food? It's my dinner treat. Let's consider it a reward for completing this task. And that's Ellen's agent story done.
What food are they talking about?
I'm guessing noodles, seeing where they were. Okay, we've got a few left. Yeah, we'll probably have at least one more stream of this before we're caught up. So let's get started on the last from Chapter 4, The Unsung Champion, about Lighter, who didn't get much of a spotlight during Chapter 4, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's begin. All of these? Let me wrap them up for you. Sorry, sir, you mentioned you wanted some lighthearted movies. Sorry, I got it wrong. It was disaster documentaries. I think there's something I haven't done yet. What was it again? Caesar sent a message earlier, inviting us to the Outer Ring. Right. Sorry. I'll check you out right now. Belle, I'll stay and watch the store. You head to the Outer Ring first, and I'll join old Enzo later for the test drive of his newly modified car. I'll head to the Outer Ring first. Then. See you tonight. Almost thought it was wise continuing. After arriving at Blazewood, you are unable to reach Caesar, but a familiar friend is just ahead. The loading screen is hiding. Okay. Settlement day. Okay. Hello, Lighter. Roxy, so you're here already? Caesar's caught up with stuff for settlement days, so she sent me to come get you. So the celebration is called Settlement Days? Well, Settlement Days aren't exactly a festival. How should I put it?
Let me give you an example. Say your gang gets into it with another gang, and you get sucker punched. But not long after, the two gangs make peace. Wouldn't you still be a little pissed?
Hello, Aurora. Hope you're doing well today.
Hello.
Yeah, not just a little pissed. I'd be mega mad.
Exactly. That's what settlement days are for. In the Outer Ring, nobody just lets stuff like that slide. Even though Caesar's the new overlord now, there's still some unfinished business between the gang members. They've got 3 days to settle their beef by challenging each other. After that, it's time to let it go and move on.
Let's see. Aurora doing okay-ish. That's good to hear. Hope you're doing well too. You're doing pretty well, yeah? Thank you for asking.
Still sick, but otherwise well.
In these challenges, both sides put something on the line. Kind of like a wager, and winner takes all.
Whoa, those duels sound intense. But, wait, hold on. Am I even supposed to be at something like this?
Yeah, it used to be pretty hardcore, but it's much more chill this year. After all, Caesar's not the type to make enemies, and no one will come looking for trouble. This year's duels are mostly stuff like target shooting, rock, paper, scissors, tongue twisters, and the stakes are silly things like stale bread or a rabbit someone grabbed from their backyard.
Okay.
Oh, I just saw 2 gangs having a contest over who had the longer cat.
What?
Sounds more like a fair.
Pretty much. But hey, Caesar's having a blast, so I guess that's just the new Overlord's vibe. Since you're here, Proxy, if there's anything you're not happy about from our last job, now's the time to settle it.
Well, there was that little snake that got away, but he's probably halfway to wherever the hell he went.
Things I'm not happy about. Actually...
Why are you looking at me like that? You're not holding a grudge against me, are you?
You stepped on Eos's foot back in the hollow. Boy, that really hurt.
You're just making an excuse now for something, Belle.
Oh, really? Sorry, I'll watch where I'm stepping next time. But hey, that's a perfect excuse for a nitro fuel drink-off. What do you say, Proxy?
You just want some nitro fuel, don't you?
That's not true. Actually, I don't do well with nitro fuel. It makes me dizzy. But Caesar told me to make sure you have a good time, so I wanted you to get the full experience of settlement days. Anyway, I'm wagering a Bangbu ether battery, and if I lose, you can take it and give it to Eos as my apology.
All right. Then I'll bet a discount coupon for our video store.
All right. I'll go queue up at Steel Tusk. There's gonna be a lot of people buying nitro fuel today.
Yeah, Bernice is going to be doing good business today.
Take your time looking around. We'll meet up at Steel Tusk later.
Oh no.
Okay. The friendly competition over nothing of too much value. Let's see, anyone we can talk to? Can I react? Let's see. Mew Mew's still here. Typically there's people you can talk to. Well, I guess we're just limited to listening in on some people here. So sorry, there are so many people buying nitro fuel today. I thought since it's just the first day, people wouldn't go this crazy, so I didn't stock up much. We've run out of nitro fuel. If you're just getting one cup, that's fine, but it'll be a bit difficult if you want to do a contest. I remember you had a lot left earlier. Is it all gone already? That's pretty crazy. Not exactly. It's just, a lot of people were worried they wouldn't have enough to drink tonight, so they came here early to buy extra and stock up. If you're looking to do a contest, I can help you keep count. But as for the nitro fuel, you might need to find a way to get some yourselves. On the way here, I actually saw some nitro fuel pile up. And why don't we split up and ask around, Proxy? Maybe someone would be willing to share some with us. Sounds good. Okay. Oh, sorry. Am I in your way? You explained to her that you and Lighter plan to do a nitro fuel contest, so you hope to purchase some nitro fuel from her. Oh no, these aren't mine. I'm just helping to look after them. Sorry about that. They mentioned they wanted to challenge the undefeated champion of the Sons of Caledon to a nitro fuel contest later, so they bought a ton. Do you have a personal grudge against Lighter? No, that undefeated champion has helped us a lot in the past. Thanks to him, the gang that used to eye our transport routes is finally settled down. Many people here admire him, so they keep looking for excuses to challenge him. Sorry if it seems a bit silly. I can only give you 2 bottles of the nitro fuel, though. After all, I wasn't the one who paid for them. Anyway, I hope you have a great day in the outer ring. Okay. Actually, now we can take a bit of a look at this stuff, if it's actually in our inventory. Let's see. Get all of those marked off.
I spotted it. Next to the coin.
Yeah, there. Okay, I was maybe hoping for a bit more explanation on what it actually was. Double the cheese, twice the beef. Okay, having a specialty sandwich with double the beef on days that beefs get settled, that is a pretty clever one, yeah.
I should try and buy beef again.
Hey friend, want to grab a drink? Did you mistake me for someone else? We can get to know each other over a drink. It's not every day you meet someone new, so come in. I have plenty of nitro fuel to share. You let him know that you're looking to challenge Lighter to a nitro fuel contest, so you'd like to buy some drinks from him. Lighter? That name rings a bell. Isn't he the one with the red scar from the Sons of Caledon? Yep. Well then, no need to be shy. Take as many as you want. Or how many do you need? I can bring them right over. This doesn't seem right, does it? That's the problem. Just consider it a treat for the most active champion in the outer ring. I heard that the Red Scarf of the Sons of Caledon has never lost any duel. To have recruited such a powerful champion, they must be a really impressive gang. Then the leader of the Sons of Caledon actually became the new overlord this year. They're definitely not to be taken lightly. I'll bring the night refuel over to you shortly, so you can head back and wait. Okay, even more. Suspecting something?
Yeah, that kind of.
Okay. Leiter brought back quite a few cases of nitro fuel. The title of the undefeated champion of the Sons of Caledon seems especially well regarded in Blazewood. Wow, you brought back a lot of nitro fuel. Let's kick things off now. I'll keep track for you. Are you ready? Should we start now? Yes, let's. Let's go. Leiter drinks the nitro fuel in front of him in one go. Foxy, you're totally in the zone. How about another? Again. Leiter drinks another can of nitro fuel, but a little slower this time. Proxy, I seem to have underestimated you. Another. Wow, really, Proxy? I'm full. Can you keep going? Then let's go for another. After downing a full cup of nitro fuel, Leiter slams his cup on the bar upside down, signaling that he can't go on. Then the nitro fuel lady announces, Leiter has been defeated. Proxy, you really caught me off guard, but the challenge is over and I'll give you what was bet as promised. About accidentally stepping on Eos earlier, please don't be angry anymore. It's the rule of settlement days. Let's put our grudges behind us. You just wanted an excuse to drink with him. Just as the challenge with Leiter wraps up, someone approaches. Finally found you. The Red Scarf of the Sons of Caledon. Not Sans, that's a whole different franchise. Let me catch my breath. I want to challenge you to a boxing match. I don't think I know you. Do we have any personal grudges to resolve on settlement days? What? Well, I don't mind sparring with you. I've had too many challenges lately. If there aren't any old grudges to settle, how about we just... Hold on, I remember now. You rode your bike past my window before and scared my cat, making it fall from the wardrobe. No, I was finally trying to snap a photo of my super cute cat trying to catch the light on the wall, but you ruined it. I'm going to bet my cat's photos and challenge you to a boxing match. Really, dudes? Leiter probably won't accept a challenge like that. Like this. Oh, is that so? Alright, I need to warm up a bit. I'll bet enough cat food and accept your challenge.
Alright, Proxy. I'll go warm up.
I know Settlement Days challenges are usually not too serious, but does this one count too?
Well, for cat people, their cats are like family. So if they miss out on cute moments for whatever reason, it could be something they'd regret for a long time. So this challenge is valid. I'm ready to accept it and make amends.
You would just take any excuse for a challenge, wouldn't you? Go ahead.
Captain. As a cat person, do you relate?
Maybe. But yeah, our cats are typically too lazy to do much of cute things anymore. Like, the best is that we have a heated floor, so the best we typically have is just them just laying full on their back on the ground, just completely spread wide. Okay.
By the way, did you buy the Nitro Fuel raffle ticket?
Nitro Fuel raffle ticket? What's that? Sounds fun.
It's just a little extra fun to spice things up. You can buy tickets from the Nitro Fuel vendor and place your bet on who you think will win before the match starts. And by the way, if you bet on me, oh, you'll have all the Nitro Fuel you can drink tonight.
All right, I'm backing you, Lighter.
Just wait and see, Proxy. The champion will rake in some serious winnings tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks like there's a bit of a gang or crowd gathered already about this. When you grow up, make sure to protect the outer ring and your companions. Night refuel coupons. Sizzling hot night refuel coupons. Only 500 dennies each. Fuel up for your favorite competitor. Outback Lighter. If your chosen contestant wins, the night refuel coupons you purchase can be redeemed for double the amount of night refuel. I'll take 5. All set. Here's your night refuel coupons for him. Make sure to keep them safe. People will bet on anything whenever they can, huh? Okay. Amidst the cheers, raffle tickets, and nitro fuel, everyone seems to be lost in the pure thrill of the challenge, the strength and the courage, making this day feel like one big celebration. The challengers step up one after another, but Lido keeps winning. Just as the next challenger is about to enter the ring, a big guy shoves his way forward, pushing others aside and walking right in.
So, you're the one sent by the Sons of Caledon, huh? I'm challenging you, and I'm betting this brooch. What's the matter? You scared? I knew the Sons of Caledon didn't deserve the title of Overlord. What a joke. Hurry up! Fight me or scram! If you're afraid, say something nice to flatter me, and I, Andreas, might let you off easy.
Does this brooch mean a lot to you?
Of course. Pompey gave it to me himself years ago. It's my badge of honor in the outer ring. But whatever. A pup like you won't get it.
To wager something so precious. You must be ready to fight like your life depends on it, yeah?
Huh? It's just a stupid brawl for kids. So stop sounding so dramatic. I'm not losing to you.
Don't wager your honor if you're not serious about this.
Oh, quit stalling. You're just scared.
How about both of you bet something else? No need to risk something so valuable, right? What do you think, Lighter?
I'll bet my boxing gloves. And if you match me with something similar, then we've got a deal.
Then, I'll match you with my gloves. I'm gonna teach you a lesson either way.
All right. I, Lighter, of the Sons of Caledon, accept your challenge.
Andreas might be big, but he doesn't just attack recklessly. He waits for the opportune moment to strike at any weak spots. After a few rounds, Lighter quickly figures out Andreas' fighting style. What started as a pretty even match is now clearly swinging in Lighter's favor.
Not bad, kid. But I bet you learned those moves in the underground fighting pits, didn't you? Did you share any of that dirty money with your dead buddies? Or did you just blow it all, not giving a damn?
Who told you about all that?
No secrets in the world of a big shot like the champion.
I've made peace with my past. Now, I only fight for the Sons of Caledon.
Oh, fighting for the Sons of Caledon, huh? Or using that dirty money to buy yourself a flashy job and a bunch of fangirls in the outer ring. You know exactly what I mean. Strutting around with that red scarf, acting all cool like a big shot. Ooh, I'd want a gig like that too. You and the Sons of Caledon. You're just riding on luck. But you know how it goes for those flashy, lucky dogs, huh? They bite the dust and end up 6 feet under in the outer ring.
Although Andreas has been knocked down, he seems to be trying to provoke Lighter on purpose with his words. Lighter walks up to Andreas, looking like he's about to finish him off. Even the referee is ready to step in. But to everyone's surprise, Lighter squats down, taps Andreas on his glove, and grabs his sunglasses from the side and puts them back on.
You don't recognize the new Overlord, so taking your bet doesn't mean anything. I'll give you 3 days. If you want a rematch, I'm game. Anytime, as many times as you want. Oh hey, the sun's about to set. Who's up next?
The ring returns to its previous relaxed atmosphere, and Lighter continues to win his matches, all the way until sunset. After defeating the last challenger, Lighter takes off his gloves and walks away from the crowd.
Didn't think you'd stick around till the end, Proxy.
Of course. I bought those nitro fuel raffle tickets, didn't I?
So, did you bet everything on me? 'Cause, I've worked hard to keep my promise and get you all that nitro fuel, you know?
Who else would I bet on? But seriously, how am I ever gonna finish all this nitro fuel?
Come on. I went all out to win this for you, so at least enjoy yourself tonight. I promise I won't say a word to your sibling.
Wanna join me later?
I've got something I need to check on first. I'll be back later. Go ahead and grab your drinks from Bernice. I'll catch up if I finish early.
With that, Lighter leaves. Let's see. Hello, Knight. Let's see. Hey, I've been shadow lurking. Just wanted to ask if you guys would be okay with me joining your guys' calls. I won't be able to speak as my mic's broken, so if I want to say something, I'll type it in here. Now you're free to join.
No.
Well,
Think about it. Why join the call if you're only going to type here? There. You can hear us through stream anyway.
yeah, there is a delay, but yeah, it probably wouldn't be as big as a difference. But yeah.
Maybe I'm just paranoid, but that sounds rather. That just give me a red flag moment, basically.
Okay.
Again, I could be wrong, but
let's see. Hey, Proxy, are you here to get some nitro fuel as well? Lighter said I could redeem my coupons with you. No problem. Let's see. Wow, you're a real one. All of these are in support of Lighter. So much nitro fuel. If you drink them all, the other Proxy will probably get upset, right? How about you sell me some of this nitro fuel? I'll pay you in Denny's at the regular price. What do you think? Sure. Bernice is such a great person, right? Bernice is a super amazing great person. Well, that's too much. Back in the early days, us members of the Sons of Caledon were even more out there than we are now. Take Lighter, for example. Big Daddy suddenly arrived one day with Lighter in tow, and at first, Lighter hardly ever spoke to us or ate with me. Oh, and back then, he would even refuse the nitro-fueled drinks I mixed for him. Although, as a champion, he really is perfect, but trying to interact with him was a real headache. What exactly is a champion? Generally speaking, before different gangs come into conflict, there is usually a testing of waters, and at that point both sides will send someone to take the lead. If this person wins, it boosts morale and intimidates the opponent. So there's an unwritten rule that the champion of each gang is always the strongest fighter in that team. Although the champions of each gang have slightly different personalities, they're usually the flashy, attention-grabbing types. The champion of the Sons of Caledon is Lighter. He always wears a red scarf when he wins, so over time, people tend to refer to him more as the Red Scarf of the Sons of Caledon. Oh, I said so much I almost forgot. Here's the Denny's. Here's the Denny's I earned from slinging nitro fuel, Proxy. Hold on to those, and have fun. Also, if you see Lighter, tell him Big Daddy is looking for him. Okay, submit. Okay, and we get a bit in return, 2,500 for each. It seems. Oh, there's Piper. Let's see, Knight. If you really want to know, I just want company as I'm not feeling the best and I'm lonely. The reason I can't just do stream is because I myself am currently streaming. My stream won't be able to hear you guys because console streaming sucks. But still, if you don't want me in the call, it's fine. I don't take any offense or such. Okay, that's understandable, Knight. Okay. Can we even talk with you? No. Let's see. There he is. From a distance, you see Lighter standing alone. His silhouette is hard to make out in the dark, but that red scarf of his stands out.
What brings you here, Proxy?
Bernice asked me to pass on a message when I was grabbing the nitro fuel. She said Big Daddy wants to see you.
Oh, sure. I'll be back in a minute. I've got something to tell Big Daddy, too. Remember Andreas? I had a feeling something was off, so I came here to keep an eye on him. I saw him answering a phone call, arguing with someone, and then he mentioned something about the Hollow. I'm gonna go back and do some digging on this Andreas guy.
I always thought you're the red scarf who steals all the spotlight. I didn't think you'd be watching what's going on behind the scenes.
It's because Andreas brought up some things from my past, so yeah, I'm being more cautious. I'm pretty sure we've never crossed paths before, and I've never talked about my shady past since I came to the Outer Ring. It can't just be a coincidence that he knows about it.
So it's all true. I had no idea that you'd been through so much, Lighter.
Yeah, if it weren't for my past, I wouldn't be wearing these sunglasses all the time. Sure, I get lightheaded around blood, but it's mainly because of a bad eye injury I got in an underground fight.
Okay, so they aren't just to look cool?
My injury was pretty severe. I had to keep my eyes covered and live in the dark for a while. Even though it's all healed now, if I don't keep it shaded, it feels like opening up old wounds again. And, never mind. Anyway, I hope you don't mind me always wearing sunglasses when we talk.
Ah. I always thought you were just trying to look cool. But don't worry, I'm totally used to it.
You're funny, Proxy.
By the way, why did you become the Red Scarf?
Because Big Daddy paid off all my debts, and I needed to repay his kindness. Plus, Red Scarf sounds pretty cool, don't you think?
Okay, just noticing something when he is watching from when he's watching over his glasses, the pupil turns red.
Oh.
Could he have cybernetic eyes as well, then? Let's see. Knight. So is that okay with Rakir? I do want both permission with me being in the call, not just one person.
No, sorry. That it would make me uncomfortable in that manner. You speaking off.
Okay. Sorry, Knight.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's see. Lighter says that in a light-hearted tone, but then he goes quiet, gazing at the crowd like he's lost in thought. Before he can say anything else, his phone buzzes with an influx of messages.
It's Piper. Some guys I beat today are at Steel Tusk. They're up for a nitro field challenge.
Another.
I'm gonna talk to Big Daddy about Andreas, and then go kick some butt. Oh, and Piper wanted me to tell you that the other proxy has arrived in Blazewood, too. You two should crash here tonight. The Sons of Caledon will make sure you're well taken care of.
That has me wondering now, how did they get here? Because they only have one car. You're not gonna go meet up with the other proxy? How exactly did you get here? Did you get Nicole to send you to bring you over? Okay, they're down here. Yeah, having an elevator like that instead of a series of stairs going back and forth makes sense, but you'd want the stairs as a backup at least, I'd say. Bill, did you have fun today? Night refuel is super delicious. You recount for Wise the affairs of the day, including the part when Andreas was winding Lighter up. Sounds like apart from a few minor hiccups, everything went well. You must be tired after today. How about we talk more tomorrow? Alright, good night. And that's the first one done.
Yeah, there.
Okay, chapter 2. Okay, I think we can both see where this is going to go, especially with the name and imagery on the tape. Shouldn't he be more energized the more night refuel you drink? I just don't get how you can slump over Steel Tusk like that. I don't have the muscles to move you. Wake up! Nope, completely out. Stone cold. Roxy, have you seen Lighter? Nope. What's up?
I was gonna ask Lighter to grab today's raffle ticket for me, but I couldn't find him anywhere this morning. I thought you were out partying all night. I didn't expect you to be up so early, Proxy.
Do you think Lighter's in trouble? It is settlement days after all.
Nah, don't worry about it. Lighter goes off by himself all the time. Nobody really knows what he's up to. Big Daddy never said anything about it, so I'm sure he's not getting into any trouble. Maybe he'll be back in the afternoon. Well, little ol' me needs to go catch some ZZZs. If you see Lighter, tell him to drag away those guys who passed out by Steel Tusk, will ya?
Really?
Yep. Piper leaves after she finishes speaking, and Wise looks worried and seems to have something to say.
Belle, you said that Lighter was looking into Andreas yesterday, and he mentioned the Hollow, right? Should we go check it out, just to be safe?
I know Lighter isn't the reckless type, but he really looked out for me yesterday, so I can't just leave him alone. Let's check inside the Hollow and look for him.
Okay, Blazing Fist Showdown. Alright. Now, let's see what you are up to.
You have my complete support.
Actually...
Is it work time? To what do I owe the pleasure?
Yeah, too bad. It would be nice if I could have upgraded Lucy and Piper to a more fitting level.
Good day,
Just have
Proxy.
all three of them to go, but...
Ready for let's move.
Let's just go with the standard
Need
of
something?
Ambi and
My
Nicole.
services are expensive.
Alright.
I wonder, are more of your characters on the main account more leveled out? Or leveled
Yep.
up?
A lot more, yes.
Alright, so
To
we
the
can...
point that I have a team for basically every element.
Nice. So we have room for variety.
Yeah. Their skills are probably not as upgraded across the board, but should at least be good on equipment and such, and, well, level. After entering the Hollow, you quickly find Lighter's location using Fairy Scan. You meet up with Lighter and explain where you came looking for him.
Sorry for worrying you, Proxy. I usually handle these things solo. No one really knows or cares, except for Big Daddy. Last night, I did some digging and found out that Andreas was probably goaded on by an old rival gang. That's why he showed up during settlement days, looking for trouble. Earlier today, I spotted some shady new faces around Blazewood. I figured they're probably connected to Andreas and our old rivals, so I followed them into the Hollow.
What happened?
Simply put, they're trying to use settlement days under Caesar's supervision as a chance to settle their beef and bring down the Sons of Caledon. They're setting up an ambush around Blazewood. They plan to strike tomorrow and start a full-blown fight. As you know, the town is now packed with regular people and other gangs. If the Sons of Caledon can't handle this right, people will lose their trust in us. I was hoping to figure out their route and take care of them before they could do anything, but they went poof and vanished.
It's too dangerous for you to do this alone, Lighter.
Take this, hands over a wooden sword.
But during settlement days, everyone's got their own roles to play. Honestly, I didn't want to drag you into these Outer Ring disputes, Proxy. But I'm glad you're here, or I would be stuck with no clues.
Running off solo to play the hero is a bad idea.
Well, could I ask the esteemed Phaethon to lead the way now?
You got it. Leave it to me.
Okay. Yeah, we've seen this before with Lighter. Yeah, just build up heat and then bring the beat down.
Warning, there are a few enemies ahead.
Okay, I keep mistiming those. Okay. There we go. Now we can really bring it.
At your command.
Actually, I probably could have brought someone else for damage, seeing as Lighter is already a stun character, but then again, he also deals a ton of damage.
It's the emblem of our old enemy's gang. Let's go after them.
Please continue onwards.
Okay. Yeah, Lighter is still ranked among one of the top stun characters, if I remember correctly. Because he just deals a ton of damage alongside with the stun. Let's see.
Speculation. The enemy is behind the debris.
There he is.
You went back on your word. That's not how things work in the Outer Ring. Pompey would never stand for this.
We said from the start we'd teach the Sons of Caledon a lesson, and you were all in for it.
But you never said anything about putting the regular folks and other gangs in danger.
You're just like the former Overlord. That sentimental old loser. He got backstabbed by his right hand. What a fool.
Backstabbed by his right hand? But didn't you say it was the Sons of Caledon that were behind it?
Oh, did I say that? When you asked about Pompey's death, all I said was, why don't you ask the Sons of Caledon instead?
You're all...
Go on, keep shouting! Soon you'll reunite with that good-for-nothing old boss of yours!
This is the Outer Ring, where the strong reign and the weak fall.
It's Andreas. Turns out he really was tricked by them. Proxy, you better hurry.
There we go. And yeah, one of the few times that we have an active ally on the field. Oh. There we go. Getting in the way of each other. Oh, I actually missed with that. Okay, that doesn't happen often. Okay, last one.
alive!
By Settlement Day's rules, you face your challenges head on, not sneaking around and stabbing people in the back.
Screw your rules or whatever.
Tomorrow, those losers in Blazewood and the Sons of Caledon will meet their end!
The rival minions back off and throw smoke bombs, disappearing into the haze.
No need to chase them, Proxy. Nailing a few minions won't change much. Their main force isn't around here. If only we knew which direction they'd be coming from tomorrow.
Even if you did, what difference would it make? The Sons of Caledon will be out in full force tomorrow. With all the gangs around, some of them might try to pull something. Who knows? The Outer Ring plays by its own rules. It's all survival of the fittest. And backstabbers are a dime a dozen. Even Pompeii didn't make it. And neither will your new overlord.
So, you know their plan?
Did you hear anything I just said? If I hadn't misunderstood you guys, I wouldn't even bother explaining all this.
I challenge you.
Huh? You can just punch me if you're pissed. Now that I know you're not tied to Pompeii's death, I'm not interested in wasting my time on you guys.
If you lose, you tell us everything you know. If you win, oh, I'll tell you the last words of the late Overlord.
You know Pompeii's last words?
Mm-hmm. So, will you accept my challenge?
Okay, well, so much for that alliance.
You don't have to tell me. Take that.
This won't hurt.
Things are about to get violent.
They never back down. Eliminating target.
There we go, everyone gets a turn.
Next round.
Nope.
Move it. There it is.
Okay. Back and forth. Yep. And yeah.
Preparing takedown.
There we go. Full circle.
I put my order.
Okay. Yeah, similar to Queen Yi, if you have extra energy during your special like that, you can pull this. You can extend the move a bit. Too early. Too late.
Gotcha now.
Okay. Not enough energy there. Okay. A bit more. There we go. Finish with the uppercut. After losing the lighter, Andreas follows the rules and spills everything he knows. Then, with a mix of relief and self-deprecation, he speaks up.
Whew, man, it's hard not to envy you. You're so young, but you've already reached the top so easily. Winning effortlessly with style, and being the one everyone looks up to. I gotta admit, you're a better fit for the Outer Ring than I ever was.
Let me ask you something. What would you do if you found out someone was plotting against Cinder Lake, and you had no backup?
What kind of question is that? Of course I defend Cinder Lake with my life. No second thoughts about it. What's so funny? This isn't just talk. Cinder Lake is the pride of the Outer Ring. I'd risk everything to protect it.
Almost instinctively, Andreas touches his chest, his hand over the brooch from the late Overlord, a token he kept close beneath his armor.
You must protect Cinder Lake.
Nothing. I'm not doubting you. Pompey would be glad to hear your steadfast response.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's not about who's a better fit for the Outer Ring. You've been here longer than I have, and your ties to this land are deeper than mine. I might have the upper hand in a spar now, but who knows who will win next time. It's anyone's game. I'm always down for a rematch, but on one condition. If you're not prepared to put your life on the line, don't bet something you see as your highest honor so easily.
Andreas fist bumps Lighter with a mix of frustration, respect, and admiration. After this, the grudge is finally settled. Okay, but there's one more that needs to be dealt with.
Oh dear.
Let's see, who else could we bring into the fight if we don't get a preset one? Or preset team?
Thanks for today, Proxy. Lucky you were there to guide me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have learned about their plan.
Are you planning to handle this on your own tomorrow, Lighter?
Well, like those guys said, if the Sons of Caledon go all out on the last day of settlement days, it'll look like the new Overlord doesn't really command respect from the other gangs. And the folks in Blazewood might worry that the Sons of Caledon's old enemies will keep coming back to cause trouble. So, I think it's best if I handle this on my own. Besides, when Big Daddy pulled me out of the underground fights, we agreed I'd deal with any old grudges and enemies from Caledon's past.
Dealing with old enemies. I didn't know you had to do all that.
The Sons of Caledon are still growing, and a lot of gangs in the Outer Ring are eyeing this new faction full of Caledon's legacy. Big Daddy wants Caesar to be a fair leader, and not to follow in her father's footsteps. So, there are some things only I can handle.
Okay. Does he mean literal or figurative there?
Are you doing this for the Sons of Caledon to pay back Big Daddy? No one in the Sons of Caledon knows what you're doing for them.
You're making it sound way too serious, Proxy. I'm getting paid, so I've got to do a good job, right?
Well, at least let me guide you through the Hollow tomorrow. Don't be so quick to turn down my offer. After all, I'm a proxy, and it's my job to ensure my clients get back safely. I can't afford to lose such an important client like the Sons of Caledon.
Looks like I'll have to bring my A-game tomorrow. Can't let the red scarf of the Sons of Caledon embarrass himself in front of you. See you tomorrow, Proxy.
Alright. Well, don't force yourself. If it's not safe, then we can get some extra help beforehand. Let's respect Lighter's wishes. Alright. But I can just say in advance that if things go south tomorrow, I'm definitely calling backup. The day's been really busy. Let's get some rest so we're fresh and ready to face tomorrow. Okay, I'll go and recharge my energy. There is actually something I want to point out about Caesar after this. Okay. A little detail that I myself completely missed until it was pointed out to me as well. Okay. Act 3.
Okay.
And yeah, it's looking like this is going to be one of the shorter ones. I figured out what their route is. Though there's a few more people than I expected, but it's still manageable. Proxy, today might be a bit risky. If you... I'm just a guide and ears will be hiding mostly, so don't worry about us. I just don't want to lose another...
Never mind. They're gathering to cross the Hollow now. We should intercept them before they cause any trouble in Blazewood.
Sure thing. I'll get you the shortest route through the Hollow.
And, Thanks, Proxy.
Did I miss something? We're just getting started, but you're already thanking me?
No, just felt like saying thanks.
Don't jinx it. In movies, when someone says stuff like that, things always go south.
Got it. I won't say it again, but just know I mean it. Let's head out when you're ready.
Okay, Blazing Fist Frenzy. Okay. Now with this talk about Caesar's father and Caledon, because, well, the group is called Sons of Caledon now, but they're referring to a previous gang called Caledon, I'm guessing. So maybe Big Daddy used to head another gang like that, and was, well, not as great a guy. Or maybe they actually mean, like, Caesar's direct biological father, who would have run a gang by that name. Maybe something to look up. Oh, it's just lighter. Okay. Going for the lighter option when it comes to team selection. Okay.
Proxy, we're running out of time. We have to stop those guys in the hollow. I'm relying on you to find the shortest route. What a drag. Take the shortest route, and I'll handle any enemies along the way.
There we go, roadkill.
Ooh, that was close. I almost stepped on Eos's foot just now. I'd be stuck carrying Eos if I did.
Okay, gather them up. Go, Radmucus, Muckus, whatever their name is, however you're supposed to say the name. Hello there.
Target enemy has entered the fissure.
The main force should be over there. By the way, Proxy, thanks for guiding me.
Okay, jumping right in.
Hey, you there! Beat it! Get out of the way, we're in a hurry!
Sorry, but I can't let you pass.
Something Gandalf.
Whoa, hold up. Red scarf and sunglasses? You're the Red Scarf from the Sons of Caledon!
Huh? The Sons of Caledon really think one guy can stop us?
If you've got a problem with the Sons of Caledon, settle it fair and square. Don't go causing trouble in Blazewood.
Fair and square? Since when does the Outer Ring care about fair play? I must have missed the memo. In a place like this, it's all about who's got more muscle. Only the winner gets to decide what's fair.
The Outer Ring doesn't need any more pointless fights. Caledon. That's all history now. Today's the last day of settlement days. By the rules, if you've got beef, challenge us properly. So, what's it gonna be?
Rules? You guys playing house or something?
Enough talk. Take this!
I, Lighter, of the Sons of Caledon, am here to issue a challenge to all of you.
All of us? What are you putting up?
I bet my red scarf.
Fine. We'll stake our bad blood with the Sons of Caledon. Don't quit right away.
Challenge accepted. I'll take on all of you. So bring it.
Okay. Yeah, this is the first time that the game goes kind of 2D for fights. There we go. Line them up and run them over. Then dig an even deeper grave for them. Okay. The enemy's approaching. There's some traps around as well, it seems. Go. And the big guy.
You're unarmed. You really think you can take on all of us?
Don't think, no.
To deal with you, fists are more than enough.
Go, just beat the absolute snot out of him. Wait. Okay, yet more. Yep. Oop. Some ranged ones as well. Nope. There we go. And there they go. Alright. One more group, I think. Oop. Probably, especially since we got a heal. Okay.
You're in bad shape. You still put those fists up.
No one to talk? Cowering all the way back there. Well, I'm done warming up. I hope you can make my red scar even brighter.
Okay. Almost. Just a bit short on energy there. Red just ramming in from the side. With Leda's final blow, the fight is over. At dusk, Leda's silhouette is framed by the glow of the setting sun. He shrugs up his jacket and tosses it aside.
I, Lighter of the Sons of Caledon, have completed the challenge as promised. The Red Scarf isn't something you can take from us. By the rules of settlement days, all your old debts with Caledon are settled here and now.
Only one person witnesses this grand showdown. Lighter looks over.
Proxy, I did it. Beat every last one of them. No cheers for the champion?
Perhaps no one else will ever know about this victory, but at least for now, let the sunset linger a bit longer, and let the faint applause last a bit more. Here's to a victory against all odds, to the unsung champion. Title drop. Okay. And the game makes use of that side view a few more times here and there, but not too much.
Yeah. And I guess now we know how much Lighter works out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so tired. Gonna take a breather here. You're in no rush to take Eos back, right?
Even if I was in a rush, there's not much I can do about it, right?
Well, I could always lower the seat and Eos can hop on my bike and drive me back.
Still cracking jokes, Lighter? Sounds like you're not that tired. Maybe you should join me on another commission.
No. I'm seriously wiped out. Please, give me a break.
Not gonna lie, seeing so many of them today was pretty scary. Wait a minute. You thanked me before we went into the Hollow. Were you planning on doing something reckless then?
Like that wasn't reckless already?
Nah, I wouldn't call it reckless. I wouldn't be betting this red scarf if I wasn't ready to put my life on the line.
Why would you go that far, Lighter?
Remember what Andreas brought up the other day, Proxy? It's all part of my past.
Lighter takes off his sunglasses. The sunset isn't glaring, but he lowers his gaze, seeming a bit uncomfortable.
Because of my poor judgment, my mercenary companions lost their lives. I was filled with regret, but I knew that even giving up my own life wouldn't change anything. I took out a huge loan to support their families. Those were some tough times. Then, the debt collectors threw me into an underground fighting ring to work off what I owed. I didn't have anywhere else to go, or any other options, so I just went along with it. I was like a zombie those days, just seeing one opponent after another under the spotlight, with nothing but cheers and curses ringing in my ears. After being there for a while, I became scared to look anyone in the eye. I was afraid of what I'd see staring back at me. And then, Big Daddy paid off my debts, pulled me out of that place, and handed me this red scarf. He called me a high-profile fighter, saying I rarely lost. He said he wanted me to keep winning for the Sons of Caledon. When I joined the Sons of Caledon, I thought it was just another boxing show. But over time, I genuinely wanted to protect everyone, because I can't stand losing any more friends. I know this might sound a little arrogant, but as long as I keep winning, other gangs will show respect and fear for the Sons of Caledon whenever they see me. This red scarf isn't just a sign of victory. It's a warning to anyone who wants to cause trouble. As long as I breathe, I'll never tarnish the honor of the Sons of Caledon.
Lighter lowers his head and touches the red scarf carefully. The warm sunset is about to dip below the desert horizon, casting layers of light that stretch across the skyline, shifting between hazy and clear. In this moment extended by the fading light, Lighter finally seems to adjust to the shifting shadows. He lifts his head.
I have my people, and a home I want to protect. Sorry for making you worry, but thank you. I'm glad that besides this red scarf, you've also gotten to witness my small moment of glory.
By the time Lighter gets back to Blazewood, the night has fully settled in.
I handed Eos over to the other proxy. Thankfully, it didn't get scratched or dinged up. Otherwise, the other proxy would have been pretty pissed.
Yeah, he would have had to wait until next year's settlement days.
And what about me getting pissed? I can be pretty scary when I'm mad, you know.
Well, settlement days are finally over. These 3 days really flew by.
You're terrible at changing topics, Lighter.
Yeah, well, I never know how to react when my friends are upset.
Oh, just kidding. I'm not angry.
Whew. It's getting late. Are you heading back to 6th Street, Proxy? Oh, I'm not trying to shoo you away or anything. Just saying, if you're planning to come back and visit the Outer Ring again, give me a heads up next time. I'll pick you up from the video store. Now that I think about it, it's always been Eos that's been riding with me. But next time, I want you to see our sunset with your own eyes.
Okay. Belle, great job. Today's the last day of celebration, so let's relax and have some fun. I just met with Caesar, and she said they've prepared tons of fancy food tonight, with more nitro fuel than they can drink. Let's keep eating till we burst. Okay. And yeah, we should have plenty more time for one more Aiden story. Okay, we've got 3 left. So well, we also have this one, but this one is for chapter... not chapter, this one's for season 2. Along with that one.
With it?
Yeah, that was the Lidos Aiden story.
Okay.
Okay. Which means that we have one for Asaba. A name written in water. Okay. I'm thinking about maybe holding off on these 2 until we are at the edge of season 2. Not for anything specific, because these are more isolated. But these did come out after the content that was added, or the final content that was added to the season. So, we'd have to jump back to this account, so maybe just do them next time. But for now, let's start on this one at least.
I really trust you on this.
Okay, since I've already completed them on the main account, let's do them here before we swap. Otherwise, we have to keep swapping back and forth. Okay. One morning inside the HSO Section 6 office.
Chief Miyabi! Tsukishiro! Hello! I'm so pleased to see you in such good health. I'm here to submit my sick leave form. Same as before. You know the drill.
3 sick days this week. Got it.
Chief, please don't go along with him. This isn't like ordering at a restaurant. Asaba, I have reminded you several times now you've already used up your leave for the year. In theory, we can't approve your requests anymore.
Theory is just theory. It's not like I can control this. You all know I've been sick since I was a kid, and I still get flare-ups every now and then. That's why my family abandoned me.
Also, I just remembered I would show something about Caesar. We'll do that when we get control.
Huh? Didn't you say last time that you had no parents? Just a master?
Yeah, after my parents abandoned me, my master took me in. I passed all the tests for the HSO, but got rejected because of my health. Thankfully, Chief Miyabi took pity on me.
I didn't choose you out of pity. It was simply because you were the strongest candidate.
Oh, you're too kind. What can I say? I'm a genius.
Very humble.
Fine. I'll figure something out for your leave. But 3 days is the absolute limit. And don't pull what you did last time, sending me a fake thermometer picture at midnight on the 3rd day, asking to extend your leave.
Correction? That wasn't fake. It was the actual reading. Though, it was my cat's temperature.
Asaba.
Public security recently seized a batch of illegal pharmaceuticals. Supposedly, they can temporarily boost ether aptitude. This is a highly important case and could be transferred to us soon. When that happens, you won't have the flexibility to take any more time off.
Drugs that can boost ether aptitude? Where were they seized?
In the hollow at Port Elpis. This is new. Are you actually interested in the case?
Oh, please. You know I'd never be interested in work. But a drug like that sounds perfect for slacking off. Wouldn't it be useful on missions? Why was it banned?
Because it's too good to be true. And even if it's real, there must be some unforeseen consequences.
That was a cool line, Yanagi.
Thanks, Chief.
I've heard of this drug before, but it was years ago. It can boost ether aptitude temporarily, but the side effects are severe. It worsens corruption symptoms, and can even cause the user to turn into an ethereal.
Oh, those are the consequences Nagi was talking about!
Give me a moment, small wound that opened up.
In any case, seeking power like this is pure opportunism.
There we go.
Real strength comes from hard work, not shortcuts.
But in this world, those with real strength are always a rare minority.
Did you just say something?
Nope, nothing. I'll let you get back to approving my sick leave then. My chest is starting to hurt again. Feels like I'm dying. Anywho, I'll get out of your hair now. See you after my leave. Take care, everyone.
Oh, this guy. He doesn't even try to fake it anymore.
He takes a leave like this every month. I bet he's just sneaking off somewhere and stuffing his face with tasty food.
Haramasa just has something he has to get done. If possible, I'd also like to.
Oh, no, you don't. Chief, we have a very important meeting tomorrow. Please make sure you attend it. And don't be late.
Oh.
Well, no dodging meetings this time. Sometime later, inside the video store, there was a faint knock at the door. However, there was only one knock, and it quickly went silent. Well, was it my imagination, or was that a knock on the door just now? Who would only knock once? I don't think people who are too lazy to knock more than once actually exist. For some reason, the minute I said that, someone came to mind. We should probably go check just in case. Okay, over here.
Superhero Yanagi, awaiting orders.
Then sort this down.
Take me along.
Only the brave will win. That's me!
Okay, notice something about Caesar's shield hand there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a glove. Let's see, is there anywhere here that you can get a better look? Shield is blocking, and that's completely blocking it. But yeah, she has a prosthetic arm. And there's a little bit more about that. Oh, go ahead.
I think I noticed that before, but I haven't thought too much about it for... Yeah, I didn't get a proper look at those times, but it looked rather odd for me at those times, and I didn't notice it.
Yeah, I like that they don't actively draw attention to it and let people notice it themselves. But yeah, according to lore, that's one of Billy's. Yeah, he turned one of his arms into a prosthetic for his big sister.
We fighting? Take me.
Okay. There's also the fact that, remember, Billy used to be the champion for the Sons of Caledon before Lighter. So there is a lot of speculation going on that there might be an S-rank version of Billy appearing in the future sometime.
Huh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Also, nice of Billy to do that.
Hey there, you two. How's it going?
I knew it was you. Didn't even bother knocking twice.
Knocking on the door is just another thing that wears me out. As long as I get what I need, it doesn't matter how many times I knock. More importantly, I need your help with something. Actually, you're the only ones who can help me out.
What is it? Sounds pretty serious when you put it like that.
I need to go into the Hollow for a case, but my carrot's acting up. You're the only proxies I know that I can trust.
No way. This is actually for work? Since when did you become so passionate about your job? You're not messing with me, are you?
Ouch, that hurts. As a professional executive officer, I have always been proactive at my job, haven't I? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity for you to see me in action. I'm sure the experience will come in handy if you run into any trouble in the future.
We don't want any trouble with the executive officers. Anyway, what's this case that you're working on?
I'm trying to track down a wanted criminal who's been missing for years now. His major crime is developing an illegal drug through illicit means. This drug is beyond existing theoretical knowledge and can significantly boost the user's ether aptitude temporarily.
Thank you for the follow, Churro Yeeb. Let's see. Okay, suspicious of that one. But yeah, if you are a real person, thank you for the follow and hope you enjoy the show.
Simply put, it's like a wonder drug you see in the movies that can deliver superhuman strength with a single injection.
That sounds really suspicious. If we were in a movie, I feel like this is the part where the protagonist asks, but at what cost?
Val is right. If this drug really does exist and is safe to use, the city would already be researching and promoting it, wouldn't they?
Actually, I'm just going to pull one here. This reeks of either a bot or a scam, so bye-bye. Like, you do not put your friend's code in Discord right away and with bad spelling and grammar as well. So yeah, if that was someone real, sadly a loss then, but not risking it.
Yes, this drug is extremely dangerous. In theory, it should have been completely destroyed years ago, but recently some rumors have started to circulate. They're probably connected to the drug's creator, the criminal I mentioned before. And my goal is to find him. Of course, I'll offer you fair compensation. Dennies are meant to be spent, so just name your price.
You should have mentioned that sooner. Of course we'll help you. Understanding the job of an executive officer is very important. So, when do we leave?
Yeah, the job and the wallet.
Now, no time to lose. Meet me at Port Elpis. I'll be waiting for you there, partner.
Okay.
I feel I missed it, but what was the issue with the thing?
Just the fact that they immediately put up a friend code.
Oh, no. I meant in story. In the story.
Wait, did I bring up an issue or something for that? I don't...
I mean, they're talking about something that supposed to make you more resistant against ether.
Yeah.
But they also said, I think I missed a bit, but somebody said that it actually makes it worse.
Yeah. So it's sort of like I'm guessing it would be sort of like it wouldn't actually stop it would halt the ether's effects, but it would instead let it build up, and once the preventative effect would stop, it would, well, basically inflict it all at once.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. Okay, I will give a warning right away. This one goes dark. So, yeah. Anyone watching this, you have been warned. Okay, the source. Okay, Harumasa. Let's see, he's an attack type.
Awaiting orders. You have my complete support.
I'll help you win.
Let's bring our favorites.
Let's move.
And the office mom.
Secure the perimeter.
Okay. Looks like my phone is running low on battery. Just plugging that in quick. There. Okay. And I just realized that I closed my blinders the wrong way because light is reflecting off of a car up through the slats. Okay, we've seen this before. Give me a
Better
second.
fix that before you continue.
Yeah. There we go. Alright. Yeah, we've seen how Harumasa fights. He's an archer. After a certain amount of attacks or after his specials, he will add electro quivers to the field. When we just charge when we then do a charge attack on an enemy, he'll go rush up and kick their ass.
Let's search for clues in this area and see if we can find anything on this suspicious drug. Whoa! Looks like we've got a big one over there.
Roger.
There, other characters can also bring those forth. Oops. They don't last forever, I think. Yep. It actually survived. Okay, Obsidian Division. Well, think I'd find a helicopter here of all places. Though it's a shame, this big guy's out of commission, and the clue I was hoping to find isn't in it. You like helicopters? When I was little, I once fantasized about riding the wind. That way, as long as there was wind, I could go anywhere. As if I were born free. Actually, shouldn't I just learn how to pilot a helicopter? I thought you already knew how. You really think highly of me, as expected of my partner. You probably don't believe me, but my phone's lock pattern is always an arrow pointing to the upper right, like a plane. Although that symbol's got a few other meanings. Oops, I'm rambling. But let's keep moving. Alert. A suspicious biological signal has been detected ahead. Please remain alert. Additionally, a control switch for a container has been located on the opposite side. Use it if needed. Yeah. Basically, since we've got a bow, we can activate those from a distance.
It's perfect for someone as efficient as me.
I think you mean lazy.
I was just about to say. There.
Standing by.
Okay. But you gotta admit that bows can be really effective weapons. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of medieval fights were won or lost. Were won or lost on the archers.
I must have found the right place.
Seth?
Let's go say hi.
Okay, what are you doing here?
How do you do, my fellow officers? Great work.
That uniform. Is he an executive officer? What is he doing here? Don't tell me those guys from HSO are trying to take our credit again.
Relax. I'm not the type of person to take credit for someone else's work. Right, Junior Seth? Oh, please say hi to your brother for me.
Junior?
He and I both graduated from the same academy, just not in the same year. So, Asaba, executive officer, what are you doing here?
Oh, nothing much, really. Just a teensy little favor. I know PubSec is investigating the illegal drug case. Can I take a look at the samples you seized?
That's crucial evidence! You're definitely trying to steal our credit. This case hasn't been transferred over to HSO yet.
The drugs are connected to an important case I'm investigating. According to the Public Security Handbook, rule number... what was it again? I forget. In any case, PubSec officers are obligated to assist executive officers with their investigations inside the Hollows. In other words, you can't say no to me.
Mr. Executive Officer, it's not that we don't want to provide them. It's just that all the confiscated drugs have been sent to the evidence room, and we don't have any with us right now. Right, Seth?
Huh? That's right!
You are a terrible liar, Seth.
Oh, has anyone told you that you're terrible at lying? Since you aren't willing to cooperate, I guess I'll just have to take them myself.
Aramasa dashes over to Seth with incredible speed.
Such clean moves. Wait, did you just go through my pockets?
Aha! Found it!
Aramasa picks up the syringe he confiscated from Seth and carefully examines it in the sunlight. Then, under the shocked gazes of the officers, he squeezes a few drops onto his palm before lowering his head to sniff the scent. Then he casually tosses the drug back to Seth.
This is an unfinished product. You haven't completed the potency tests, have you? The active ingredients are too minimal to increase ether aptitude. If you ask me, this isn't the real stuff, just a cheap knockoff.
How did you manage to gather so much information from just a few looks and a couple of sniffs?
Because I'm an elite from Section 6. So, do you regret choosing public security when you graduated?
Hey, you really know how to piss someone off, don't you?
Oh, thanks for the compliment. By the way, I should probably mention that there's a whole bunch of ethereals over there sprinting this way. I'll leave them for our brave and skilled public security officers to handle.
Wait, you're just gonna hide behind us like that?
I'm sure you don't need me to deal with these ethereals, right? Besides, I'm busy protecting my bamboo here. I believe in you. Go team!
Hey, don't use me as an excuse at a time like this.
Oh, you're making me sad. I genuinely wanted to protect you from the bottom of my heart.
Just ignore him. Let's fight.
After a fierce battle, the public security officers defeat the swarm of ethereals. But right at that moment, a boy appears nearby, stumbling towards the group.
Help! Help me! Young citizen, have you gotten lost in the hollow? Do you need help? We are still there. Help!
His eyes. What's happening? Is that a sign of corruption?
There's no time. I don't think he can see us. Maybe he can't hear us either.
Stay away from him!
The kid's turning into an ethereal!
But why? His corruption symptoms were pretty mild. Plus his core came out in seconds! That's impossible!
Oh no, he's gonna attack!
It's too late. This ethereal is tougher than it looks. If you don't want to fight, then get behind me, now. I'll take him down.
This guy. How do I get the feeling it isn't your average ethereal?
You're right. But worry about yourself first. I'd rather not have to scrape you off the floor here.
Osama!
Don't underestimate me!
My turn. Yes. Resistance is futile.
There we go. Leave it to Mom to pick up the pieces.
It's over now. Rest in peace.
What happened to him? corruption symptoms were unlike anything we've seen in the handbook. And his core appeared almost instantly. There was no chance we could have saved him.
That's because those weren't signs of corruption. They're indicators of a late-stage disease.
Ether aptitude regression syndrome.
Hello.
People with this condition are naturally frail, with lesions appearing on their skin. But they have a higher ether aptitude than the average person. In the late stages, their bodies will rapidly deteriorate until they gradually lose all sensory perception under severe pain. In the end, just like that kid, even the slightest contact with ether causes severe corruption. Their high ether aptitude makes this disease turn a blessing into a curse. And there's no cure yet. Long time no see, Harumasa. How have you been these past years?
Do you know each other?
We're old acquaintances. What are you doing here?
Look at you, all grown up. What happened to my little pal? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirishima. I'm a doctor of sorts. That child who just turned into an ethereal was my patient. His condition had progressed to late stages. He couldn't take the pain anymore. So he decided to enter the Hollow and end his own life. Sorry you had to see that. Children suffering from this disease usually don't live long. I wish I'd noticed his emotional struggles sooner.
So all those strange things just now were symptoms of a disease? At any rate, public security will need to look into this. We'll have to bring you in for a statement.
No problem. I'll fully cooperate with public security's work. But first, could you please give me a moment to catch up with my dear classmate here?
Go ahead.
Seth and the other officers step aside to start examining the evidence left by the ethereal.
I don't really see any need for us to catch up.
Come on now, I thought we'd have a lot to share. Honestly, I never imagined you'd still be... and become such an outstanding executive officer. Impressive. But you've always been a well-behaved, diligent, and hard-working kid. It looks like all your effort has paid off.
Well-behaved, diligent, and hardworking? Is this satire?
I'll take that as a compliment. So, since when did you become a doctor? And one who takes on patients like that?
I run a sanatorium that treats patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome to make up for my past mistakes.
I'm genuinely surprised hearing those words coming from your mouth.
I may have done some bad things, but I was deceived by that man just like you were. You know that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been acquitted.
Whatever you say. What does any of this have to do with me?
If fate has reunited us here, there must be a reason. You and I, we should work together. I found some leads on him already. You've been looking for him for a while too, right? If you want, we can find him together as classmates.
You've been investigating Master.
That's right. I found a shelter that he used to hide in years ago. It was corrupted by a hollow, but there's still many clues left behind. If we work together and investigate the shelter, we might be able to follow the trail and locate where he's hiding now.
Let me think about it. By the way, Master told me that I was his only student, and you were just an assistant. We're not classmates. I was clueless as a kid, and didn't care about these things. So I'd appreciate it if you stopped acting like we're friends.
Come on, but we're indeed...
Sorry. How much longer will you need? It's not safe. We should get out of here ASAP.
We're done talking. The rest is public security's job, and I won't interfere. Goodbye, everyone.
Harumasa grabs the bamboo beside him and rushes towards the hollow exit, as if he's afraid someone was going to ask him to stay and work overtime.
Ever heard of that old
saying? No secrets allowed in my new hairdo.
Sorry. That wasn't intentional. We can talk about it once we get somewhere safe.
Okay, it does annoy me at times when a line just uses both options and it's not really much of a choice, but more just a stopgap between lines. But then it just pops out with one that is an actual choice.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Sorry, interrupted you.
Anyway, I said, yeah, it's a bit weird.
To be honest, I was only planning to snag a few samples from the PubSec officers. Everything that happened afterwards, the kid turning into an ethereal, and Kirishima, none of that was part of the plan.
What's up with that guy, Kirishima? He said he was your senior, but something felt kinda off between you guys.
I have a master, and Kirishima was my master's assistant. I guess you could say we're old acquaintances. So yeah, no heartwarming, cheesy movie moments between me and him.
Okay, I think I just heard the doorbell, just listening if someone else is heading for it. Doesn't sound like it, so give me a moment on this.
All right.
Someone got it already. Okay, I just didn't hear their footsteps.
I think I had a voice there.
Okay. Didn't close the door fully. Okay. I'll see if that needs to be cut out.
I can tell that you two aren't very close.
Oh, and about the master thing. Cards on the table. Remember I told you the guy who made that drug is a wanted criminal who's been missing? Well, that wanted criminal is my master. His drug improves ether aptitude temporarily, but there's no way around the terrible side effects. And that's not all. He was found guilty, but disappeared before facing punishment. Kirishima thinks my master fled to avoid punishment. He feels that he was deceived into participating in illegal experiments, so he wants to get back at my master for it. He even wanted me to join him.
So, what do you think of your master? Are you going to confront him too?
Master taught me a lot of things, including archery. To me, he was like family. I was clueless about his research until he disappeared. I've been hoping to find him because I have a question only he can answer. I've been trying to investigate this case since I became an executive officer. There's never been any substantial evidence until the drug resurfaced recently. The sample I saw was not my master's work. It's a cheap knockoff, an unfinished product that's less effective with worse side effects. There. I just told you everything. Very sincere of me as a partner, don't you think? Oh, one more thing, very important. This isn't actually for work. Just my private investigation. If Chief Miyabi and the others ask you about it, can you keep it a secret for me, please?
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
Thanks. You're the best partner. Oops, I didn't realize it's so late already. I'm heading out. I'll let you know when I find any more leads.
Though I came mentally prepared, I knew dealing with an executive officer would get complicated. And Harumasa is definitely hiding something from us. I think so too. Yeah, he seems open enough, but he's definitely dodging some important questions. Anyway, it's getting late. Today's been such a long day. I'm beat. Gonna go get some sleep. You should too. Get some rest. Okay. Archived. On to Act 2. Yep. Alright then.
Oh dear.
Yeah, like I said, this one is going to get dark. So, once more, everyone has been warned. Yo, right on time. Yep. A little girl in a shark boo. This place has a good rep. Seems pretty popular too. Do you like hot pots? I've heard something recently about people using rice cookers to make hot pots. I'm not entirely sure on that. But yeah, rice cookers in general are just very useful. Not just for cooking rice, but also for making steamed meals. I should maybe look something up about that. It's alright. I mean, free food is free food, right? Wait, did you ask me out just so we can mooch off together? I was just kidding. This is about that commission from before, of course. You've met the one treating me to this meal. When people aren't usually nice for no reason, it might just be a trap. If anything goes wrong along the way, I can only rely on you. If possible, I'd like to be buried at sea. That escalated quickly. Oh, looks like they're here. In the distance, a familiar figure appears. Harumasa's alleged senior classmate from before. 3 young people looking a little uneasy trail behind him. Sorry to keep you waiting, Harumasa. And this is? This is my friend, Belle. She's interested in your sanatorium. She's a big shot tycoon, runs a business that's really taking off. If you impress her, she might just invest. Guys like her love donating to a good cause. She's just a little shy. The wealthier they are, the more they know to keep it low-key, you know? Well, I'm honored. On that, actually. I have heard this brought up a few times, that people who have, let's just say, old money families generally try to keep things, well, low-key, as to not draw attention and such. And, yeah, people who have only gotten into money in, like, the last generation, or just the current one, those are typically the big, flashy money wasters, who probably in 10-20 years are going to lose it all, because they just keep spending it now. Okay. Oh, here, let me introduce.
These kids are currently living at my sanatorium. Tsubaki, Kana, Ryosuke, say hi to everyone.
Nice to meet you. Our families left us when we got sick. We're lucky Mr. Kirishima took us in.
Yeah. Mr. Kirishima's sanatorium gives us free food, shelter, and medical care. Without him, we'd be homeless. We're all very grateful to him.
I'm just doing my part. Ether aptitude regression syndrome is very rare. Hardly anyone understands what you're going through.
Oh, really? Last I heard, certain characteristics of this disease are pretty well known.
Anyway, since we're all here today, let's talk about happier things, shall we? My new manager friend here might not know this, but Harumasa was a real genius when he was a kid. First time he picked up a bow, he was hitting bullseyes. Just incredible.
He's still a genius, you know?
Not just archery. This kid could learn anything with minimal guidance. Gotta envy that talent. Too bad Master turned out the way he did. The things that man did are unforgivable. That's why I want to find him with Harumasa.
Your name's Kana, right? Why are you so quiet?
She's not used to socializing due to her health. Don't mind her. Come on, no use just standing here. Let's go inside and have some hot pot.
At the table, Kirishima goes on about Harumasa's glorious past. According to him, Harumasa was a real prodigy. It's a mystery what happened to make him the guy who can't even be bothered to knock on the door twice. I'm guessing his shoes don't even have laces and such. It's those strap-ons. Or what was the hook and knot stuff or something? In Dutch it's just called the klittenband. Which may be misheard as something different there, but oh well. Not sure if Harumasa is shy or what, but every time Kirishima flatters him, he just keeps his head down, fiddling with his phone. Is he the type that gets embarrassed easily? The group chats over hot pot in a pleasant but not exactly lively atmosphere. Of course, Kirishima does most of the talking. The sanatorium kids are very shy and quiet. Throughout the conversation, Kirishima repeatedly tries to steer the topic toward their master, but Harumasa skillfully changes the subject each time, until they finish eating with no chance to continue.
Got any plans next? Maybe we could find somewhere else to...
Before he can finish, a familiar public security officer walks up to him.
Sorry that we're meeting again under such circumstances, Mr. Kirishima, but we've received an anonymous tip about illegal activities you may be involved with. Please, come with us.
Illegal activities? You must be mistaken. I have always been a law-abiding citizen.
No mistake, sir. We're here for you. You know exactly what this is about. Now come along, Mr. Kirishima. We'll get you situated with some fresh tea down at the station.
I'm afraid this isn't a good time. I have to take these kids back to the sanatorium soon. They hardly get to see the outside world, and I can't just leave them all on their own. Surely you understand.
Cooperating with public security is every law-abiding citizen's duty. Don't give our officer a hard time. Tell you what, I'll take the kids. I promise they'll get back to the sanatorium safely. Sound good?
Mr. Kirishima, shall we go?
Okay. I'll entrust the kids with you, Harumasa. But... could you take them to Port Elpis? The sanatorium is nearby, and I'll send someone to pick them up.
Oh. You don't want me to visit the sanatorium? Got something to hide?
Of course not. I just don't want you to go out of your way. The sanatorium is in a remote area with a quiet environment to better help our patients. It's really hard to find without someone leading the way.
Oh, I see. Well, my super rich friend here wants to come too. Wouldn't you want a wealthy investor to see your sanatorium? Might just drop a couple $100 million dennies on it.
That's right. I'm very interested in your project. And if I like what I see, I'd happily invest $100 million.
We'd need to prepare for such an esteemed guest properly. There's still parts of the sanatorium that need work. We'll be sure to invite you once everything's ready. Isn't that right, Tsubaki?
Yes. Mr. Kirishima is right. We still have to get some things ready.
All right. I'll bring them to the port and your staff can meet us there.
Okay, kids, stay close to Harumasa. Be good and don't cause him any trouble. Got it?
Got it.
See you later. All right, everyone. Let's go. I'll take you to the port.
Notice something there?
A lot.
Yeah, he is very eager for money, otherwise he would have seen through it, that horrible lie. Really easy. We're here. Mr. Harumasa, you drive way too fast. I feel a little... Oh, sorry. You get car sick? Want to take a break? I'm okay. Harumasa's usual smile fades as he scans the surroundings, his sharp golden eyes glinting with an unusual edge. After quickly assessing the area, he breathes a sigh of relief. Looks like your contact isn't here yet. In that case, let's go check out the ocean first. Huh? Don't look so shocked. We're here, so we might as well make the most of it. Wait, I don't think this is a good idea. Mr. Kirishima's gonna get mad. Yeah, Mr. Kirishima never lets us stay outside for too long since he's worried about our health. You seriously care that much about what that guy thinks? Relax. As long as we keep it between us, he'll never know. But I want to see the ocean. Kana, you... Come on, don't overthink it. If anything happens, I've got you covered. Just follow my lead. Freaking sage in a barrel making noise again. Ruining the atmosphere. It's beautiful here. Yeah, I didn't expect the view from this side to be so stunning. But you live nearby, don't you? Yeah, of course, we've been here. It just slipped my mind for a sec. Yeah, that's right. We don't get out much because of our condition. Take it easy. Now that we're here, let's make the most of it and have some fun. Yeah, even the air here feels so much fresher. Oh, over there, look, seagulls. Where? I want to see it too. What's so special about seagulls? Yeah, why is it flying at me? It must have heard you talking trash about it. And another one joins the Hate Seagull Club. You spend some time together, enjoying the sea breeze and the beautiful scenery around you. If only things could stay like this forever. Kana's words seem to trigger something, as all three of them become somber. At the same time, Harumasa seems to notice something in the distance, his expression suddenly becoming serious. But just as quickly, his usual smile returns, as if nothing happened. Alright everyone, I have an idea. Since the weather's so nice and we've got so many people, how about we play a game? You know, to pass the time? Let's play hide and seek. What do you say? That's a bit out of the blue. The most important thing in life is to have fun. Come on, let's play. So, Belle and I will be the seekers, and the three of you go hide. Why are we suddenly playing hide and seek? It's fun once in a while. Well, since Khan is all for it, I guess I'm in. Great, you can start hiding now. Just don't go too far, alright? You turn your backs together, you can faintly hear the sound of everyone running off. Looks like you were a little confused. Did you see something just now? You've got a sharp eye yourself, I see. I saw the contact Kirishima mentioned. He's right over there. But he's got bad eyesight or something. Hasn't even noticed us. That's why you had everyone hide. You don't want to hand them over to the contact, do you? Exactly. Something's off with these kids. They're clearly afraid of something. Kirishima brought them here for this meal, probably to convince me he's turned over a new leaf, and to convince me to help him find my master. But my gut's telling me there's something fishy about that sanatorium he mentioned. I got Kirishima out of the way during the meal so I could talk to the kids alone, and see if I could get anything out of them. He was typing away at his phone, sending in an anonymous message. Yep. You teamed up with Seth? Nah, it was all legit. Anonymous tip-off and all that. Seth's too stubborn for his own good. By the time he wraps his head around it, I would have already taken care of everything. And the charges I listed? All true. Stuff Kirishima's done in the past. It might not be enough to put him away, but it's more than enough to make him sit through an afternoon in that pubsec. Now the tricky part is, these kids don't trust me either. Not surprising, given where they come from. We'll need to earn their trust first if we want to figure out what Kirishima's really up to. Of course, before that, we've got to deal with this troublesome contact. Hiromasa pulled out his phone and started fiddling with it. All set. Use the power of money to round up some helpers. Our dear contact's probably gonna spend the afternoon enjoying a really good nap. You've got connection on both sides of the law, huh? Come on, don't act like you didn't already know. Besides, there's no absolute justice or evil in this world. Alright then. Let's go find those kids. And yeah, the contact is very noticeably missing. Also, what are these two up here? Up to here. Bulky and ferocious. All set? Just keep watch. Have I ever let you down before? Relax, that guy's out cold, sleeping like a log. Okay, we found our hitman. Or hitboo. Good. This client's generous, and the job's easy. Sure, we gotta get the middle man a cut, but it's still worth it. If only all jobs were like this. Easy money. In your dreams. The ones making the easy cash are always the middlemen. We've still got work to do. Suddenly a case of crime scene cleaner. But bang boo. So, you found me after all. By the way, have you found Kana yet? Why are you only worried about her? No way. I'm just worried about Kana since she's been feeling down lately. I've been meaning to say this for a while. You've got a crush on Kana, don't you? How'd you know? I mean, no, that's not what I meant. Don't be shy. I think you two would be cute together. Really? You think Kana and I would be would be good together? Totally. See? Even Belle agrees. But Kana would never like me. I mean, she's always had her eyes on Shinya. You know, Shinya was a friend of ours from the sanatorium, but some stuff happened, so he passed away. I see. So you feel like you could never measure up to someone who's gone? Of course not. It's just Shinya, he got hurt because of us. I don't have it in me to be as brave as him. I didn't even have the guts to fight back. Sounds like your friend did something really amazing. Yeah, he did. But I can't talk about the details. That's alright, I understand. Sounds like everyone at the sanatorium is really close with each other. People like us could disappear from this world without warning at any given minute. And this illness, the longer you stay in the sanatorium, the older you get, the more likely it is your illness gets to you. We've had friends who were fine one day and gone the next. So, yeah, we're all close, because every meeting, every conversation could be the last. Honestly, sometimes I wonder, is it really worth all this effort just to keep living? It is. Hiromasa looked at Ryosuke with a serious expression, his golden eyes steady and profound, as if filled with untold stories within their depths. It was as if he wasn't just looking at the person in front of him, but also glimpsing fragments of his own past as well. Because I want to believe that everything is worth it. So until our final moments arrive, don't give up, alright? I got it. By the way, could you help me talk to Kana? She's been really upset about what happened to Shinya. I'm scared she might do something reckless. Don't worry, we'll talk to her.
Something's up.
Yeah.
Also, BRB.
Okay.
And I threw food into the air fryer.
Okay, I'll wait a second then. Let's see, there and there. Okay. Oh no, you found me. It's been a while since I played hide and seek. I didn't expect it to be this fun. You hit really well. Took us a while to track you down. Really? Yep, for real. You picked a smart hiding spot. By the way, I wanted to ask you something. What did Kirishima say about me to you? He said that you were a very important guest and we should make a good impression. Something like that. That guy sure likes to make things up. We did know each other as kids, but we've got nothing to do with each other now. He probably wants to take advantage of my position in the HSO and get me to bend the rules for him. But that's not happening. I'd get fired for that. Then why are you with Mr. Kirishima? Well, the truth is, while working in the Hollow recently, I ran into a boy who'd been consumed by the corruption, turning him into an ethereal. Turns out that boy was one of the patients from your sanatorium. His name was Shinya, I think. According to Kirishima's statement, Shinya couldn't bear the pain from his illness anymore and chose to take his own life by running into the Hollow, where he was eventually turned into an ethereal. Shinya wasn't... wasn't what? It's nothing. By the way, I noticed you seem really concerned about that girl Kana. Is she okay? Shinya's death hit her really hard. Shinya and Kana have known each other for a long time. They grew up together. They were among the first to enter the sanatorium, so I guess they supported each other through a lot. I see. That explains it. I've noticed Kana hasn't said much today. She's got me worried. She reminds me of a girl I worked with once, who had emotional issues her family ignored. It only got worse, and she eventually took her own life. It sounds awful. Kana wouldn't do something like that, would she? To be honest, I've studied a bit of psychology. If she's left to her own devices, it could be dangerous. Then what should we do? Please, you gotta help her. Can you tell me more about what's been going on with Kana? Actually, I think she might be like that case you just mentioned, Mr. Harumasa. I know her illness makes things tough, but Kana wasn't always like this. She used to be the most optimistic person in the sanatorium. When I first got there, I almost didn't make it. It was her who got me through the roughest patch. But after what happened with Shinya, she completely changed. She's closed off, barely says a word, and won't even touch her food. No matter how much I try to cheer her up, nothing works. At this rate, her body won't hold up. She's my best friend. I just want her to be happy. So please, help her. I understand. Don't worry, we'll do what we can to help. You might not believe it, but my friend here is also pretty good at comforting people. That's right. I love how modest you are sometimes. I'll leave it to you then. Did Kana get lost or something? We need to find her fast. Let's split up and search. She couldn't have gone far. Okay. Where to? I've got a hunch. Let's check near the lighthouse.
Also, I'm back. Didn't want to interrupt.
No problem. Expected you to be back. Going to mark early because, well, we can all guess where this is headed. There's no sign of her around here either. You think she snuck up the lighthouse? Let's go check. Wait, isn't this area off limits? Did you forget? I'm an executive officer, after all. In times like this, you'll just have to trust me. Come on, let's head up the lighthouse. It's been so long since I've seen a view like this. And take a good long look. After all, the view's not going anywhere. Do you know about her illness? Of course. I also know about Shinya. Your friends are really worried about you. They want you to keep on living. I wish all of us could be cured, but they never wanted us to get better. So what? What? They don't want you to get better? So what? That's what they want. It's got nothing to do with you. The only thing you need to consider is, what do you want? Tell me, if we're destined from birth to live only a brief, painful life, what's the point of trying so hard to live? Oof, that's a pretty heavy question. For me, though, it's because I want to believe that something good will happen. Like you, I spent most of my childhood in a hospital room because of my condition. But now, at least, I can stand in a place where I can feel wind. Harumasa turns toward the sea, letting the gentle breeze lift his yellow headband. In the distance, seagulls cry as they fly by, and the sunlight shimmers golden across the water. But the briefest of lights sparkles in his eyes. A lot of archers don't like the wind because it messes with their aim. But I love it. It gives me this sense of freedom. I didn't expect you to be such a poet. I was thinking I'd get a snarkier answer. Oh, come on. I'm always super gentle to you kids. Everybody's got a sharp tongue, definitely. Well, you have a point, but I've always only been sharp-tongued with the people who deserve it. You're so close. Which is only natural. Bill's the best partner I could ask for, after all. I'd be totally lost without her. Anyway, back on topic. This is your life, Kana. You have to decide what you are living for. But if you really don't want to live anymore, well, there's nothing much I can say. Hey, don't say that! Come on, I'm just being honest. Don't you guys ever get tired of people shouting, "Stay strong," and "You've got to keep going," like they're selling some self-help course? It gets annoying, right? Yeah, hearing that can feel like salt in the wound. But no matter what, being a survivor in your own heart is better than just being a victim, right? And even Shinya, I bet he never saw himself as just a victim. He must have chosen his path to protect someone precious to him. Just then, Tsubaki and Ryo... I have no clue how to properly say that name. Ryosuke show up. Kana, there you are! Are you okay? I'm fine, I just wanted to take in the view a bit longer, to remember it better. Well, you should have said so. Easy peasy. Since everyone's here, let's take a group photo. The photo will preserve this moment. Alright. Sure thing. Best to leave the photo taking to the pro. Always one who is checking his own phone, huh? The photos you take are great as always, Belle. Wow, they look great. Let me see. Did the wind mess up my hair? No, you messed it up yourself. I don't think so. Looks pretty good to me. Really? Kana, you think I look good? Stop twisting Kana's word to suit yourself like that. Thanks for the photo. I really like them. Don't mention it. So, what do we do next? We still have plenty of time. There's only one task ahead of us. We'll enjoy ourselves here. Wow, the scenery here is amazing. The sea breeze, so refreshing. Exactly. I don't know why, but it feels like the whole world has suddenly quieted down. I could stay here all day. Well, better not. You might catch a cold. It's okay to have one day like this sometimes. It depends on who you're talking about. For you, it shouldn't be a problem. But for people like us, we need to be more careful. By the way, this place is a great photo spot. Leave it to me. I'll leave it to you then. There we go. Tsubaki, over here. See cheese. No, I'm not ready yet. I see. The middleman outsourced this task to you. What? You don't have something against Bang Boo, do you? You completed the mission perfectly, you know. Of course not. Just a little surprised, that's all. Don't worry, since you completed the mission, you'll get what's owed. Yep. Mr. Harumasa, would you like to take a group photo together? Coming. Alright, let's leave it at that for now. Goodbye, friends. Are you talking to the Bang Boo? No, just to myself. They're calling us over for a photo. Let's go. Let's... Okay, we can't go much further than that. Here we go. And I just noticed that the trash can is shaped like a seagull.
Come on.
Where they belong, honestly. You spend the day strolling, having fun and enjoying each other's company. By evening, you gather again near the fast food stand.
Gonna check on my food.
Tsubaki, let's go to the restroom. Ryosuke should come too. That isn't appropriate, is it? Just do as I say. Kana dragged Tsubaki and Ryosuke away. They're probably going to discuss whether they should trust us or not. You've really got a knack for intel gathering. I am a Section 6 elite after all. But, you know, I feel like I could see a bit of my past self in them. Especially Kana's question. I asked myself that many times before. Sadly, this is something no one else can give you an answer to. Let's see. Treat it as if you've spent time with your past self, then. Now, who's the sweet talker here, eh? Just then, Harumasa seems to hesitate to say something. At that moment, a familiar voice suddenly comes from not far away. It's Seth and his colleagues. I see some familiar faces. Let's go check it out.
Wait, you mean the drugs we seized are linked to a big case from years ago?
That's what people are saying. Apparently it's a case from way back when. There was this researcher who invented an enhancing serum that could boost ether aptitude significantly in an instant. Even though it had nasty side effects and was totally illegal, it still caught the eye of some groups. But that's not even the wildest part. Do you know how the drug is made? They make it from living beings.
Living beings? Like animals? Or do you mean live ethereals?
You can't even imagine. They make it from live human tissue.
Live human tissue?
It's from patients with a special disease. We saw one, remember? The kid who turned into an ethereal right before us? I think it was called Ether Aptitude Regression Syndrome. It's a terminal illness. Most patients die before reaching adulthood, and the longer they live, the more dangerous it gets. They rarely make it past their 20s. The gist of it is, because of this disease, their tissue can be used to create the wonder drug that boosts ether aptitude.
What wonder drug? This is straight up illegal. And using live people to make it? Do they even see them as humans?
Well, it's definitely very risky for the patients. It could worsen their illness, maybe even kill them. But to be honest, if they could reduce the side effects, I'd be up for trying it. Considering we have to go into the hollows regularly, even the best of us can run into danger. If we had a drug like this, we'd feel a lot safer.
But isn't that unethical? Yeah, we might be safer, but what about the patients? They deserve to live a good life too!
You make a good point.
It's a small price to pay. Since the disease is terminal, just like your colleague pointed out, maybe using them to make drugs that help others isn't such a bad idea. Making the world a better place often means sacrifices. Between patients who won't live long and promising officers like you, the choice is obvious. Looking at the big picture from New Eridu's standpoint, these patients are just necessary sacrifices we have to make.
Asaba Harumasa! As an executive officer at Section 6, how could you say that? No one deserves to be a sacrifice! We all swore an oath when we graduated from the academy. No matter where we end up, public security or HSO, we pledge to serve and protect all civilians equally. Not to judge them as more or less valuable. You can't weigh one life over another. If you really believe that, you shouldn't be wearing that uniform.
Stay calm, Harumasa. Don't be upset. Seth probably didn't mean it.
Interesting. I never thought a man like your brother could have a sibling like you.
Huh? What's my brother got to do with this?
Well, that's a harsh implication.
Nothing. Just thinking out loud. Seth Lowell.
What? You want to fight? I'm not afraid of you!
You're an honest man. You're going to make an excellent public security officer.
Huh?
Oh, and just to clarify, the drug's made from spinal fluid, not body tissue. It has to be extracted directly from the back of the neck while the patient is still alive. Well then, I'll leave you officers to your work.
Not sure about what's going on, you walk away with Harumasa. From a distance you hear Seth's confused voice asking for his partner's opinion. He appears to suspect that Harumasa was making fun of him.
What was all that about? Things escalated real fast. You're not mad, are you?
No. I was just curious how other authorities think about the drug. That's all.
Just heard some weird sound outside, like a big tube getting hit or something.
By the way, what's your take on this drug?
The production of this drug is messed up. What kind of civilized society would use living people to make medicine? Just like Seth said, no one should be a sacrifice.
No one should be a sacrifice, huh? I see.
Harumasa looks like he has something to say, but remains silent in the end.
The kids are probably done talking. Let's go check on them. What do you want to drink? It's on me. Excuse me, can I get a bitter gourd juice first?
Bitter gourd juice? That's a unique choice.
You might be surprised, but bitterness can actually taste pretty good once you're used to it.
I do have to attest to that a bit.
When you've had to take as many meds as I have, for as long as I have, you start to appreciate the flavor.
Everyone orders their drinks. An awkward silence settles in until Tsubaki, Kana, and Ryosuke exchange looks.
Relax. You can trust me. Not just because I'm from HSO. I've also got some unfinished business with Kirishima.
It was Kirishima who killed Shinya. And others, too. A lot of kids at the sanatorium have died because of him.
He's doing experiments on you, isn't he?
You knew?
Just a guess. I didn't see any puncture marks on your necks. He must have told you to cover them up.
Yeah, Kirishima has been using us, taking our spinal fluid to make that ether aptitude booster drug. The whole sanatorium is just one big human experiment lab, but he tells everyone it's a charity to help us. Shinya died because of him.
Shinya wasn't even that sick. He had the mildest symptoms among us. But Kirishima... he injected Shinya with the drug he developed himself. Just because he wanted to collect data on the side effects. Fully aware it's deadly to people like us.
Even though his drug is an unfinished product, the side effects are still too much for patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome.
Shinya took my place. I was the one who was supposed to get injected.
I know people at public security. I'm taking you to report this case right now.
We can't. He warned us that the other kids at the sanatorium are his hostages. And if we do anything, they'll die.
How's your condition right now?
Not great. I probably don't have much time left.
Don't say things like that, Kana. We're all gonna be okay.
I'm not just saying that, Tsubaki. I've made up my mind. Next time, when it's your turn to extract the spinal fluid, just use mine. He won't care whose it is, as long as it works. At the very least, I want to do something meaningful before my time is up.
No! You should rest more because your condition's worsened. I'm doing okay right now. They can have my spinal fluid.
As the kids try to volunteer for each other, Harumasa stands up, signaling them to stop talking. You then notice Kirishima approaching.
There you all are. I've been looking everywhere.
Look who's here. What took you so long? I thought you'd forgotten about these kids.
I would never. The guy I sent to meet you must have dozed off in the car. He wasn't picking up my calls.
Sounds like he's burnt out from working too hard. You should watch out for that. Labor disputes are not fun.
You're right. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for taking care of the kids today. It's getting late. I'll take them back now.
You exchange looks with Harumasa, who ever so slightly shakes his head. All you can do is watch Kirishima take the kids and leave.
Don't worry. I've talked to the kids and slipped GPS trackers and mics on them.
Harumasa hands you a small earpiece. Moments later, Kirishima's scolding comes through.
You didn't say anything you shouldn't have today, did you?
No! We didn't say anything!
Good. Remember, you're just my living medical supplies. Anyone who dares disobey me will be joining Shinya soon. I could use someone to test the side effects of the latest batch.
Through the earpiece, Kirishima's threats continue, with the kids' shaky, repressed sobs in the background. After a while, Harumasa sets down the earpiece.
This guy is pure evil. We've got to stop him.
We'll use the recordings as evidence, and I'm going to track down the exact coordinates of the sanatorium. But like Kana said, there are other kids there. We can't risk alerting him. Otherwise, knowing what he's like, he'll probably kill them all and cover everything up. As for the spinal fluid, I'll figure something out.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just a bit worn out today. Let's head back first.
Whoa, afternoon tea! Thank you, Master.
Remember, Harumasa, what do we do before snack time?
I know. It's time for that. I need to get the shot in my neck first.
That's right. And don't forget your daily medicine. These are all necessary things to help you get better.
Don't worry, Master. I'm not afraid of pain or medicine. But the medicine, it's bitter like the black coffee that you always drink.
Good boy. You're going to get better soon.
Then, if I keep being a good boy, will I get a prize?
What did you have in mind?
I want your headband. With that, I'll be as good as you. Every shot from my bow will be a bullseye.
The headband isn't what does that. Very well, but you have to keep being a good boy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You've been awfully quiet. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, back to what we were saying. I've been dodging this topic, but someone as sharp as you probably figured it out already. I'm just like those kids. I have ether aptitude regression syndrome. This disease affects different parts of the body for different people. For me, it's mainly my lungs and heart. As you can see, it's also caused my chronic condition.
Yeah, he hasn't been putting in all those sick leave requests just because he's lazy.
Are you doing okay?
Don't worry, my condition is mild. I'm not gonna die that easily. You know what they say. The bad guys always live the longest.
What are you talking about? Kirishima is the real bad guy here. Wait, I hope he doesn't stick around.
Back when I was first diagnosed, my parents took me to the best hospital in the city. They told me they'd get some food for me while we waited, but they never came back. I was too little to even speak properly then, but even if I knew where home was, there was no going back. After that, Master took me in. He taught me a lot of things, like how to draw a bow, how to wield a blade, and how to survive in this world with this body of mine. He said he wanted to cure me, so every day, I took lots of meds and got injections in the back of my neck. It wasn't until much later I realized they weren't giving me shots, but extracting materials from me to make the booster drug. The choker I wear is actually to cover the scars on my neck. But hey, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oops, I've said more than I should. But that's all in the past now. I don't care anymore.
But I care.
You don't have to look so sad. But thank you. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I think I know what Kirishima is after. He said he wants to help me find Master, But what he really wants is the research data and drug samples my master left behind. But now that it's come to this, I have no choice but to confront him. Not just for my master, but for the sake of those kids, too. When the time comes, I'll be counting on your guidance, partner.
Didn't expect Harimasa to have a backstory like that. Yeah, that at the beginning about his parents abandoning him and the master, yeah, he wasn't lying. So all those times he was slacking off or taking sick leave, it was actually because of health issues, not an excuse? That seems to be the case. I thought he was just a natural slacker. Now I feel bad about it. But let's wait for his message. Get some rest. Okay. Chapter 2 done. Chapter 3.
Okay, let's see. We probably have enough time for this one. Unsure we have time for the next one.
Yeah. Yo, you're right on time. I've made plans with Kirishima, and we're going to the base where our master used to hide. When the time comes, I'll be counting on you, partner. Don't worry, since I've accepted the mission, I'll see it through to the end. Just as I thought. With you around, I always feel incredibly safe. I only just now noticed that thing on his hip is a cassette, is a tape recorder. I should have an old one of those around here, someone. Bright, bloody yellow. But before we set off, I need to do one thing. Don't worry, it's not something that'll require you to put in extra effort. It's just a normal leave request.
Excuse me, my hard-working colleagues. It's such a pleasure to see you all.
Haramasa, you're late again. And Belle?
Oh, she's with me. She mentioned wanting to join HSO, so she's here to check out the place.
We're going to get permanent scars from all the bus, bus tire tracks on our back from getting thrown under it so often.
What he said. I have considered it.
You've got great potential. I'm sure with a little effort, you'll make it into HSO. But I'm here today because I have a few things I want to say.
Aren't you here because today is a work day?
Actually, no. But, Yanagi, I wanted to thank you for everything. I know you've done a lot for me. My leave excuses are all over the place. But you always managed to fight for my case with the higher-ups. Without your help, I would have been called in by the higher-ups for my ridiculous number of absences. Man, I hate to admit it, but even though we joined around the same time, you're way ahead of me now. Chief Miyabi, thank you for your trust all this time. If it weren't for you, HSO probably never would have accepted someone like me with all my health issues.
Like I said before, I chose you because you're strong.
And Lil Sokaku, I'm sorry for always pulling you aside at work to lecture you. I was actually just trying to slack off.
Huh? Really?
Asaba, did something happen?
It's nothing. It's just, starting today, I need to take a little vacation to take care of some important matters. As the chief would put it, I'm doing a training tied to my past self.
Oh, so you're training! Is there anything we can help you with, Haramasa?
Nope. But if you really want to help, perhaps you could take over my workload? I'd thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Training is good, but don't push yourself too hard. I trust you. both as your superior and as your friend. Whatever you have to do, just get back here on time.
That's right. If you run into any problems, contact us anytime.
Yeah! And if you're not back on time, there won't be any snacks left in the office. I'll eat them all.
Thanks. I'll be back as soon as I can.
You leave HSO with Harumasa.
You were acting a little strange back there. That wasn't a death flag, was it?
Of course not. I just feel a little sentimental about having to leave my team for a while. It's getting late. Let's get ready to enter the Hollow.
Karma and Tribulation. Okay.
Yukashiro Yanagi, awaiting orders.
If you need help, call me anytime.
Awaiting for standing by.
Full electric team. And here we go.
Let's see. The place we agreed to meet Kirishima.
There is a mechanism here that can move containers.
Oop. I've almost missed you.
You may withdraw, Asaba.
Keep an eye on that one. Yep.
Gee, this place really is a port. There's so much dust. I have a sensitive throat. Even a little dust can trigger a reaction. But it's no biggie. Let's keep going. Fancy testing my aim?
There. Okay, again. Okay. Yeah, Harumasa can be a bit tricky to learn, but once you figure him out, he can deal a lot of damage.
What's wrong? You feeling okay?
I'm okay. Just haven't gotten much sleep lately. Feeling a little tired.
You don't look okay. Should we get out of here first?
Observation. Asaba Harumasa is exhibiting hand tremors, coughing, and reduced accuracy during combat. Hypothesis. This is likely linked to his physical condition. Suggestion. Leave the hollow environment now and rest.
Okay. I admit I haven't been at my best, but it's no big deal. I can't rest now. You know how much this means to me. I need to see it through. It's my last chance.
Do you really need to find your master that badly? Even if it means risking your health?
I need an answer. And more importantly, I cannot let Kirishima get to Master first, or obtain his research data and drug samples. If my master's research falls into his hands, a lot of people will die. And not just patients suffering from ether aptitude regression syndrome, but many ordinary people will become his test subjects. It's like Pandora's box. Once it's open, there's no going back. He won't stop pursuing his grand ambitions, regardless of how many people he sacrifices. I won't allow it. So please, I need your help. Please, fight with me until the very end.
If you insist. But promise me you won't push yourself too hard.
Thank you, partner. Don't worry. I value my life highly, and the last thing I do is push myself too hard. All right, let's keep going.
Belle, should we be doing this? What if his condition gets worse?
Don't worry, I've got a plan B. We can contact Section 6 if anything really does go wrong. They'll be able to get here in time.
Good thinking. I'll keep them on speed dial.
Okay. Counter your charge with my charge. Do it.
He was blocked away.
Yep.
Roger.
There we go. Build that up. And knock this thing down.
Distance here.
I'm on time today. Hiroshima
Yep.
is just up ahead. Honestly,
Finish him a bit here in there.
he's the last person I want to see right now. But there's no other choice. I'll just have to suck it up.
There he is. Harumasa, you finally arrived. As I said before, there are plenty of clues left behind by your master here. As long as we follow these clues, we'll definitely track him down. I hope so. By the way, I found some sort of mechanism your master left here. I spent ages trying to open it, but no luck. I'm sure it's cautious. Why not take a look? Maybe you'll have what it takes to crack it. I'll take you there now. Oh, by the way, the weather and time inside can be chaotic. No need to remind me of that. I almost forgot. You're now an experienced executive officer. Follow me. This is the place. It looks like the elevator system's been out of order for a long time, and some places are inaccessible. And look at that suspicious container. Knowing your master, there's definitely some kind of clue hidden inside. I've racked my brains and tried all sorts of methods, but I still can't get it to open. So it's up to you now. Hurry up and figure something out. Harumasa doesn't respond. Instead he surveys the area, then suddenly bends down to pick up a piece of nondescript paper in the corner. The paper looks very old, and the writing on it is faded due to years of wear. What caught the eye is a special mark in the lower right corner. An arrow to the upper right. An unsigned letter. The aged paper only once contained many words. However, after enduring the ravages of time, only fragments can still be deciphered, such as words like price, salvation, and exchange the present for possibilities. In addition, there's a mysterious special symbol. Harumasa, what are you looking at? Nothing, just a scrap of paper. Harumasa deliberately avoids Kirishima's gaze and carefully tucks the piece of paper away, and then gives the bamboo in front of him a quick wink. Alright, let's dig into this and see how we can crack the puzzle he left us.
Tip. There is a special location sensor ahead. There's a device on the wall ahead that can be triggered by an arrow.
Harumasa, what's wrong? Not feeling well?
I'm fine.
Harumasa pauses for a second before finally opening up the shipping container. As expected, it's filled with daily items, medical equipment, and heaps of research materials. Kirishima seems to be desperately looking for something amidst these items. At the same time, Harumasa hides in Kirishima's blind spot, quietly opening up the paper from before.
This is a letter?
The aged paper once contained many words. After enduring the ravages of time, only fragments can still be deciphered, such as words like price, salvation, and exchange the present for possibilities. Always hidden nearby. Apart from that, there's also that unique symbol, the key to this mystery. Harumasa reaches out and gently brushes his fingers over the symbol. Perhaps it was your imagination, but you think you saw his hands trembling just now.
Do you recognize the symbol?
Yeah. When I was being experimented on, there were other adults around Master who always seemed to be busy. Master told me they were there to keep an eye on him. They weren't friends. So, we agreed that if I wanted time alone with him, I'd draw this symbol on a note. Then he'd come find me by himself, teach me archery, or just tell me stories.
Meanwhile, Kirishima finally stopped his rummaging, seemingly finding nothing.
Damn it, it's not here either.
What are you looking for?
Oh, nothing. Just seems like there's nothing here that could help us find Master. But as I thought, you're the only one who can solve this puzzle. Good thing I brought you here. You knew him better than anyone.
Is that so? I used to think I knew him, just like everyone thinks they know their family. But now, I'm not so sure.
Never thought there'd be nothing but junk here. Darn it, where did he hide it? In that moment, a loud rumbling sound suddenly comes from a distance. The long silent elevator slowly starts up. So it is connected to the elevator. The elevator. Does that mean... I get it. It must have hidden it. I mean, I know another place we can reach by elevator. There must be a clue about your master there. Come with me. Yeah. The only reason we tolerate his presence is because he likely has lackeys in the sanatorium. Nothing there. Okay, another elevator. Nope. Okay, next batch. Oop, hello. Actually...
Fine.
Okay. I thought we'd have to find a way to lower that, but nope. Another one. Okay. Every little bit helps. Ether crystals all over the place. Okay.
That ethereal keeps circling around the briefcase. It's almost like it's guarding it on purpose.
Forget about the ethereal. Go get that briefcase now! There's gotta be something inside that'll help us find Master's whereabouts.
Master's whereabouts. Huh. Master's clothes are scattered near that ethereal. And those are definitely his glasses. Is he really still alive?
Harumasa, I know you're concerned for his safety, but try not to think about that right now.
Enough! I'm tired. I know you've been after what's inside that briefcase from the start. There are no clues leading to Master in there, just the booster drug he left behind. And I know you want to use Master's work to advance your own research, creating the so-called miracle drug that allows humans to conquer the Hollows. And that's why you built the sanatorium. But in reality, it's just your lab for human experiments where you harvest materials from sick kids. I know it all. And a team is rescuing those kids from your sanatorium as we speak. So tell me, is he still alive?
Guess I couldn't have fooled you after all. You even got the sanatorium's coordinates. Whatever, it's not that important anyway. Now that the puzzle's solved, you're useless to me. Since we've known each other for so many years, I'll tell you. Your precious master? He's over there growling right now.
You mean... that ethereal?
That's right. That ethereal is your master. I watched him get corrupted with my own eyes. He foolishly tried to go against the power players. It's only fitting he ends up like this.
I had questions for him. I haven't...
If anyone's at fault, it's your master. He didn't understand the value of this research. This is a chance to go down in history. Once we make a true ether aptitude booster, we'll no longer fear the Hollows. We could even conquer them. When that time comes, a new world will be born. And I will be its god!
Even if it means stepping over countless bodies?
You mean those patients? They're just necessary sacrifices on the path to a new world. Just like you. Even without my involvement, you wouldn't live much longer. So, in a sense, I'm putting waste to good use. Wouldn't you agree?
You really have the nerve to say that.
Deep down, you know it too. For this great research, your sacrifices are insignificant. That's why the power players turn to me to continue the research.
There aren't that many patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome. Even if you develop a drug without side effects, there's not enough for mass production.
That's just a minor issue. At that point, we can simply induce the disease in ordinary people. Humans are an abundant resource. This is way easier than my current research. You don't know, do you? The power players have done many experiments already, and they've used up plenty of patients like you. Though, only your master's results were stable. Too bad he grew sentimental.
which led to his demise. What a joke! Feeling pity for someone with one foot in the coffin like you. He never hesitated when extracting your spinal fluid before, but he refused to perform the final experiment at the last minute. That's why the power players got rid of him.
You mean he...
Oh, you're deteriorating rapidly. Looks like luck is on my side.
Don't get cocky. As long as I'm alive, I won't let you have that briefcase.
We'll see about that.
Damn it. More ethereals are showing up. We need to take them out first. Ever heard the whistle of arrows in flight?
Okay, deal with these quick, and then deal with that sick fuck. I see you crawling around there, you little shit. By the time you clear out the ethereals, Kirishima has already vanished.
I don't see Kirishima. He must have slipped away.
Who knows what he'll do next? Should we go after him? Harumasa, what's happening with your body? Kirishima just said your condition was strange. Are you hiding something from me?
I'm fine. Just feeling a little dizzy. I'll be okay in a minute.
If you don't tell me the truth right now, I'll end our partnership immediately.
Kirishima extracts spinal fluid from those kids regularly, but they're not in good shape. If this goes on, they'll likely relapse. So, I had them use my spinal fluid instead. We needed to find Master and secure the drug samples he left. Losing Kirishima would have meant losing our only lead to the power players behind him. After taking everything into consideration, it was my only option.
You need to go to the hospital right now!
It's fine. The dose was small enough not to cause any serious side effects. Besides, my tolerance is different from theirs. My body is used to this kind of strain. More importantly, I still have things to do. Get the briefcase and put an end to that ethereal. It might sound stupid, but I don't want him wandering around forever in the hollows in that form.
You're in really bad shape, and you still want to go fight that ethereal?
Don't worry. No one values my life more than I do.
Harumasa looks back, smiles at you mischievously like usual, his yellow headband fluttering in the wind. Then he grips his longbow tightly and charges forward without the slightest hesitation.
Thanks for accompanying me this whole way, partner. No need to worry. You should be happy for me. I can finally put an end to all this.
Okay.
Fracture!
Such provocations don't go unanswered. Surrender!
Target confirmed.
Perimeter under control.
This guy is too tough. Why don't we...
No. Trust me. I can beat him. I have to.
I detect Asaba Harumasa's vital signs are rapidly declining.
Oh no. If this continues, he'll...
Master. How strange. I thought I'd hate you. I ought to, but it's a shame. I didn't get to see you one last time.
Ear mine. Arrows fly through.
Are you okay? Is it your illness?
Well done, Harumasa. I'll go ahead and take what he left behind. Looks like you can't see or hear me anymore.
Give us back the case!
Who do you think you are? Just stay here. You won't survive for much longer.
Damn it! I won't let you...
Harumasa, wake up! Don't fall asleep!
Where am I? Everyone.
Tell me, will we ever get to feel the wind again?
It's not over yet! I still have unfinished business.
Listen to me, Harumasa.
Master.
The essence of archery is not to be sought from the outside. It resides within you. Each time you pull the string.
It's useless. Even if you smash it, as long as there's a single drop, my people can replicate it. You...
Kiss your grand plans goodbye.
Haramasa, what have you done?
Sorry, little proxy, but I can't let this thing exist in the world. I guess this was my final vacation request.
No, don't fall asleep!
Lucky heck.
Yeah, it is one of the darkest of the agent stories, but also considered one of the best.
This headband is yours now.
Huh? Can I really have it?
As I promised. But don't think it'll help you hit 10 bullseyes in a row while wearing it.
Got it. Thank you, Master.
Harumasa,
Huh?
No, it's nothing. If one day I'm not around anymore, you must keep up with your medication and routine checkups. Do you understand?
Master, are you leaving? Just like Mom and Dad? Did I do something wrong?
It's not your fault. I'm just really tired. Maybe it's time for me to skip work and take a break. But not yet. I've still got a lot of work to do. And I will finish it.
Will you come back after your break?
If I have the chance, I will. I once thought I could save more people. At least that's what they told me. If the gods have abandoned this world, trapping us in endless calamity, then we must reclaim the power of the gods with our mortal bodies, regardless of the cost or sacrifice. But this is wrong. I can't exchange this real, immediate suffering right in front of me for a distant and uncertain possibility. And who am I to trample on the lives of others in the name of sacrifice? I have no right. One who offers salvation in exchange for sacrifice is not a god, but evil. So, Asaba Harumasa. I wish for your life to always be your own, not a sacrifice for anyone or anything. And I'm sorry.
With Section 6's help, Kirishima and his accomplices are swiftly subdued. The unconscious Harumasa is rushed to the hospital. Harumasa's state is dire and is given a critical condition notice. But just when the doctors are out of options, he miraculously awakes. Several days later, in the Section 6 office, the once sterile workspace seems to have been decorated carefully.
What's all the fuss? This isn't some kind of prank, is it?
Not a prank. We are celebrating the return of a teammate who's recovered from a serious illness.
That's right! We've prepared lots of yummy goodies!
Asaba, you're on time today. Very good. To celebrate, we've invited a special guest.
A warm welcome to our executive officer who's back on the job.
Man, just hearing back on the job gives me instant work fatigue. But all jokes aside, thanks, guys. If it weren't for our smart proxy calling for backup early and my dear teammates coming to the rescue just in time, my ashes would have been floating out to sea already.
You almost sound disappointed.
Executive Officer Asaba Harumasa, you've done great work and saved countless civilians from the Hollows. You are indispensable to Section 6. And with you here, we can make a real difference and help more people. I'm very proud of you.
Why so formal all of a sudden? You're making me blush. But thanks.
What was that saying again? Those who survive a catastrophe are destined for great fortune. Guess I'll take a fortune cookie.
You have a nice chat with everyone at Section 6. Unfortunately, work comes in, and they start getting loaded with dull paperwork. Harumasa winks at you and excuses himself to rest, as he's still recovering. This guy. He's got slacking off down pats. At Harumasa's invitation, you join him on the rooftop, where he often sneaks off to at work.
Nothing beats a place where you can feel the breeze. To be honest, I didn't think I'd get to see you again. When I injected that drug in my neck, I thought I was done for. The doctor said the fact I was alive was sheer luck, not to mention how quick my recovery was. They couldn't explain it and called it a miracle of modern medicine. Guess I can be lucky too sometimes.
I'm just glad you're okay. So, what happened to Kirishima?
The kids at the sanatorium were all rescued and taken to a specialized hospital. Their conditions are stable now, and I'll be helping with their living expenses. As for the power players behind the scenes, we managed to get several names out of Kirishima during his interrogation. I'd say that's a decent lead to work with.
About your master. Did you take care of everything?
Yeah. I've collected his belongings, and the funeral's next month. Though, I might be the only one attending.
Rumasa lifts up his hand and gently brushes the ends of his yellow headbands.
To me, Master was my only family. So I was fixated on getting an answer from him. I wanted to ask him, why did he have to leave me without saying a word? Just like my birth parents did. But now, it just feels like none of that matters anymore. The deceit and exploitation were real. But so were the care and kindness. If suffering and happiness can coexist, then maybe love and hate can too.
Have you decided to forgive him?
I wouldn't call it forgiveness. It's just acceptance. I take it as it is, good or bad, pain or joy. There's nothing I don't accept. Perhaps that's what makes up life itself. There's always going to be evil, but there's always going to be good out there too. Like how I was on the brink but recovered miraculously. Even though I've lost family, I got to meet you and my amazing teammates.
Suddenly a phone rings. It's Harumasa's specialist doctor.
Mr. Asaba Harumasa, based on your recent test results, we have a hypothesis that we think you need to know. Our analysis suggests that the drug you injected may have actually saved your life.
What do you mean? That drug was supposed to be poison to me and accelerate my disease.
Poison? No. It's more like a special cure tailored just for you. We have detected active residual ingredients inside your body that not only control the disease, but are a perfect match for your physiology. In other words, this medicine only works on you. Must have been made by someone who knew your condition inside and out. It's just a shame that it is an unfinished product, but it's still incredible how it brought you back from the brink of death.
Harumasa hangs up the phone after a brief chat with the doctor. He looks a little confused, as if he needs a long time to process this fact.
So, it wasn't a miracle.
So the medicine that your master left behind wasn't any kind of booster drug. It was made specially to treat your illness. No wonder that Ethereal stayed near it.
I guess so. I wonder when he stopped working on the ether booster drug and began focusing on creating a cure for me. I had no idea. That's probably why those people decided to get rid of him.
Harumasa leans against the rooftop railing and stays quiet for a long time. Just when you think he's dozed off, he breaks the silence.
Thanks for being here. Don't worry. I'll live my life to the fullest. But if one day I become sick and turn into an ethereal, don't frown. We all know that day's gonna come sooner or later. When that happens, and if you're around, I hope you can do me a small favor and end my life. Don't leave me wandering forever as an ethereal in a hollow. Please.
All right, I promise.
Thank you. Though, I really hope that day doesn't come anytime soon.
Okay, Belle, you have permission to kick him in the nuts.
All right. Let's both aim to live our lives to the fullest. In this messed up, wounded, yet so brilliantly beautiful world.
After enjoying the calm for a while, you suddenly receive a message from Harumasa. To celebrate his partial recovery, he wants to invite everyone for a small gathering at the port.
Almost time. So yeah. No starting another one after this.
Yeah. Looks like none of my friends were late. How sweet of you. If I'm not mistaken, there's only one person here who's known for being late. It's Harumasa himself. Oh, since you put it that way, I'll have to admit to it. In any case, to mark my brush with death, or rather my miraculous survival, I've specially invited everyone to relax today. I've even picked the hottest hobby around, sea fishing. Yay, if we catch a big fish, can I eat it right away? Nope, you have to bring it back and cook it first. Today is perfect for training, with a sea fishing competition. Looks like Chief is going all out. Asaba, your health. Sorry for not telling you all everything earlier. It's true that my situation is pretty serious, but I can still work normally. Section 6 pays well, so I'm not planning to leave yet. But, I do have a small request. I'd appreciate if you all stop looking at me like I'm on my deathbed. If you can treat me the same way as before, that would be great. To me, you are the same as before. There is no difference. I see. If our superiors have any questions about this later, I will find a way to handle it. Thanks. You're still the most reliable one among us. Is Harumasa different? Not at all. I'm still your slacking off partner, Shikaku. Just kidding. Don't worry, I should be fine for a while. As for the future, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But today, the main event is sea fishing. The doctor said it's good for my physical and mental health to come out and stay active, right, Belle? Oh yeah. Nice. You picked up exactly where I was going with that. The preparations will take a little longer, so feel free to wander around before then. The sea breeze here is very pleasant, so make sure you enjoy it to the fullest. Okay, these two again.
Sorry for that.
No worries. This ship will set sail soon. Please prepare to board. And if you'd like a group photo, please take it here. Well, since you said so. Time for a group photo. Yep, Belle. After that, everyone tries sea fishing under Harumasa's guidance. After some initial confusion, everyone gradually finds their rhythm and catches some fish. If you ask who caught the most, of course it's Harumasa. With his usual mischievous smile, his golden pupils reflecting the vast sky and ocean, the wind blows, gently lifting his headband, like a long-delayed farewell. Perhaps the long night hasn't ended, but hope always glows with golden light. And that was a name written in water. Okay. Next time, we'll get to Out of Sight and Echoes of Silver. But for now, shall we end with the usual of a temple?
Sure.
Okay, I'm curious about her. I already have Eve on my main account. Yeah,
Look
Orphe
again
and Mages.
The name.
Yeah. This one's a duo.
Again.
Okay. No lucky S rank. There's only a 1% chance after all. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. A new W engine. Let's see. Oh, Kaboom the Cannon. For characters with the support specialty, the following effects. When any friendly unit in the squad attacks and hits an enemy, all friendly units' attack increases by 2.5% for 8 seconds, can stack up to 4 times. I believe this is Lucy's special W engine. I think it's supposed to say something about whose is whose or something. Let's see.
It did. He had an icon for them, but... Oh, wait, that was for who's...
Yeah, Lucy's.
Oh.
And of course it forms a pig head. Okay.
Or...
But yeah, that'll be it for Zenless Zone Zero for today. Not much of a use of... Yep, not interested in that. Not much of a use in gathering these anymore. But still, may as well pick up what we can. Okay. But yeah, that is where we'll have to leave it for today. Maybe we'll do some more side quests on Friday. We'll have to see. Renzi, just in time to catch end of stream. Sorry about that. You can check the VOD though. We managed to get through 3 of the agent stories, or rather we managed to finish 1. And got to 2 others. Yep, we finished... Yep. A Name Written in Water, The Unsung Champion, and we finished the last act of It's Me, Leave a Message. All good stories, I'd say. But yeah. That is where we have to leave it for today. Like I said, maybe on Friday we'll do some more side quests. We'll have to see. But before then, tomorrow, we'll finish off Agent Intercept, since we finished with Shantae yesterday. Let's see, how's the game? Yeah, this is my secondary account just for streaming, or at least up to streaming the main story up to the point where we've gotten so far. So the fact that I was willing to make a second account just to have the full experience up till this point, I think that says enough about how much I like it. Very much. Character writing and animation is top-notch, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Tomorrow, we'll finish up with Agent Intercept, and then we'll have to see if we put in another filler game next Tuesday, or if we just go directly to Gibbous.
I would say Gibbous for... It's basically... Look, I come from over here.
Let's see.
It's the day before October. So,
yeah, so, next week is going to be Spooktober, so Gibbous then.
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully I'm not sick by then still.
Yeah, hopefully. But yeah, my recommendation for this game, Renzi, would be if you are able to resist FOMO, I would very much suggest trying this game. Because the fear of missing out, that is what most of these gacha games run on. That is how most of them get all the money that keeps them running. But I will say that in my personal experience, the Hoyoverse games, aka Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai Star Rail, and Genshin Impact, are generally a lot better about it than some others. But yeah, I would definitely suggest giving it a try at least, or, well, watching other people play it. Let's see. Because I'm still at work when you start streaming, so it's an awkward moment to line up my schedule. Yeah, that is, sadly, with time zones and such. You could check the VOD after this to see what we have been up to. There's no shame in doing that. That as well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, now I'm getting myself confused in circles and such. But yeah. Tomorrow, Agent Intercept. Friday, maybe some more side quests. But on the weekends, we're definitely continuing with The Witcher 3. And yeah, we'll see what we'll do on Monday, depending on who's available and everything. Maybe we can finally do the Borderlands 1 expansion for Spooktober, but we'll have to see.
Yeah. Honestly, I hope we can, but I am kinda doubtful.
Yeah. And yeah, like we said, we will be starting with Gibbous A Cthulhu Adventure after we finish with Agent Intercept. Okay. But for now, let's go look for someone to raid. So let's have a look. Something in a book. Reading Rainbow. Mute the tab. Okay, it's pretty quiet at the moment. We've got Moonrise playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Little Crazy Jess is playing Path of Exile 2. WBPL is playing The Root Trees Are Dead. And for the last two, we have Kiri Natsuyoko playing Hollow Knight Silksong. And Ruffy Raccoon playing Persona 3 Reload. Any of these sound of interest? Let's see, how long has it actually been since we raided Liz? I think rather recently. Yeah, we raided them recently.
Yeah, I was pondering on that.
We could rate them again.
Up to you.
Okay, let's go say hi. Okay, just going to try and avoid raiding people 3 times in quick succession. Okay, come on. /raid and paste. But before we get started with that, of course, thank you everyone who may be watching now or later. Thank you Renzi, thank you Knights, thank you Sensei for lurking, and thank you as always Drakir.
I think we forgot Aurora.
Yeah, Aurora as well, sorry. Forgot for a second there, my bad.
Yeah. Your work was always, my friend, and thank you all for joining and watching this madness, even when I'm sick.
Yeah, again, if you are at any point too sick to stream or get too sick during streaming, just say so and we can call it off right there.
Oh, I will. If that happens, I will tell you. I think I had at some point done that. The times I did was basically like 10 minutes before we were ending.
Okay.
But yeah, I will let you know in advance, or if something happens in middle and such, I will inform you.
Okay. Alright. And yeah, like I said, Agent Intercept tomorrow, Witcher 3 on the weekend, and we'll see what we do on Monday. For now though, let's get this raid started. And yeah, thank you all again for watching, and until next time, have a nice day, and until then.
Peace everyone, sleep well, and watch out for undead seagulls.
And Port Elpis' seagulls.